Welcome back to another episode of Riches and Rags. I just want to give a big thanks to everybody who keeps coming and watching these. Oh, man, it absolutely warms my heart. But what doesn't, damn it, that like ratio sucks, guys. We could get it up. I'm getting 40, 50 views on these videos. And what are we getting on likes, Paul? Like 2, 3 likes?
3.
3? Come on, guys. We had like 6 on one episode. That was great. But yeah, come on. You guys can get it up. It's free. And it's like, I'm not selling likes. What I'm selling here is this fucking towel. Right here. I spent all this time designing a logo, putting it on a print-on-demand store, and throwing it up in case someone was like, you know what? I'd like to dry myself with that. So, and I mean, I'm actually going to be honest. This thing is big and fluffy. It's actually my favorite towel. That's no cap. So fucking buy it because I'm taking down this towel if nobody buys it. What has been like a whole minute, Paul, right? Since we made that last ad?
Yep.
Has anybody bought one yet?
Still nothing. Still nada.
Yeah, nobody's bought one. So if we got to bet, let's make the date. I'm going to say the end of July. If no one buys one by August 1st, Paul, I owe you.
All right, bet.
All right, so fuck. Here we go. We got a show coming up. Friday, this is the other flyer. Friday, May 19th, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., Tractor Brewery, Wells Park. Xenia. Man, this is a cool-ass flyer, man. What is that?
Fuck, dude. I don't even know.
It's a 50s-style kid playing with the robot, but it's like VR.
It kind of reminds me of R2-D2 a little bit. The eyeballs.
Is that a mushroom on the robot?
Wow, it is. Some fungi.
Casey said that he made this with AI, but I don't know if I believe him. Anyways, we got a saxophone player. It's going to be a 6-piece this time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring your friend, bring your mom, bring your friend's mom, and a dog. All right, let's get into the show. Have a good day. Yeah, change that camera too during it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bass is nice. Bass.
Emotional damage.
Oh, I love that one. Good one.
All right, we're back. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Minute.
Justin, Jew, thanks for joining me today on another episode of Riches and Rags.
Thank you for giving me another opportunity, man, to join you.
Yeah. We got some new stuff. We got a new camera guy. We've his name is Paul.
Awesome.
Yep. We got new quartz so these don't pop, and I've got some extra stuff here today.
Just keeps getting better.
So one of the things that, like I said, Ryan and I were brainstorming on how we can like just do different things. And this is just one of the ideas. Let's just take 5 or 10 minutes, like while we're talking, let's just like draw anything.
Okay.
And then psychoanalyze it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
And I forgot to.
Nice. Confetti.
Yeah, man. So what you been up to? Your studio's still going good? The
Crazy, man.
photography studio?
Had 2 weddings this last weekend. I don't specialize in weddings, but had 2 on Saturday. Had my team shooting one in Albuquerque at Hotel Andaluz, and then I was in Santa Fe shooting the other one. And just graduation season, May, so new class of 2023 seniors, and there's always new babies popping out, man. So it never stops.
You're not photographing the babies as they're popping out, are you?
It's not my job. Leave that to somebody else. That's when they pee on me, man.
Actually, it's illegal to, or the nurse, not illegal, but the doctors don't like that, right?
Right.
To film or photograph the actual birth.
Correct.
Because if they fuck up, that's evidence in a lawsuit.
Yeah, I'm not even leaving that to my insurance policy.
Do you have kids?
I do not, man. Just my 3 dogs. Those are my kids.
Nice. Paul, can I get a little more gain up?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry to turn you back around. Yeah, how much would you charge if someone was like, we're going to have an at-home childbirth. It's allowed. The nurses are fine. They sign waivers. You know, we want it videotaped or photographed. And we want close-ups.
Yeah.
How much would you charge?
It depends how much time they need me. It's like, I'd say about, An hour, 500 could be up to 1,000, 1,500
Per hour.
500 per hour.
Right.
I'd say for that one.
It could be a 12-hour birth.
I'll take it. Let's multiply it up, man. Let's add it up.
Yeah, man, that's a good business name, man.
Yeah.
Filming a birth, dude. I've heard it's some really graphic stuff that no one ever really tells you until you're there. Miracle it is.
So just start sketching?
Yeah, man, or anything you want, really, because I don't know how hard it is to talk and draw at the same time, but apparently if we just draw a little something and psychoanalyze it.
It's testing my focus.
Yeah, so your father, has he retired completely from your business yet?
Pretty much. He's on cruise control at this point. I mean, he maybe pops in once a week, shoots once or twice a month at this point. Pretty much I'm running it, so he hates to be in the studio now. He's grandpa mode. He's spending time with the grandkids, so that's a joy to see.
Wait, you got some siblings?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I've got 2 older brothers, and then I got a sister that's a year younger than me.
Nice, man. Do they all have kids?
Not all of them, just one. My older brother.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's got 2 daughters.
Okay,
so
nice.
I got two nieces. Yeah.
Did you want any of the sparkling water?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got Pellegrino or Gerolsteiner here if you want to.
Do some Pellegrino.
Here you go.
Thank you, sir.
Have you filmed or photographed any presidents recently?
I have
I
not.
don't care about that. It's fine.
We actually, Ron DeSantis was in town recently, and we did portraits of him. That's kind of the most recent political person that we photographed was DeSantis when he came here.
Did you get to meet him?
My dad did. Yeah, back behind the scenes. So,
do you have political feelings when they come in, or are you able to completely disconnect from that kind of thing? Like if someone comes in,
it's hard to, man.
Is it really?
I just accept people for who they are. I've learned that you can't change people. You just have to accept them for who they are. So,
I mean, hey, we're not talking about any political person in
Right.
particular, but I just imagine because you've had a lot of politicians come through your studio, right?
Yeah,
From both sides.
both sides. Yeah, we photograph them all.
It's good to keep it
So,
neutral too.
Right.
What was that? There was one of these guys up there. Maybe it was even Trump who had like dinner parties where he would have both Republicans and Democrats together. Where like there was one of the few places where they'd actually come and mingle. I could be way off on that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I tend to be a little bit more on the right side.
You tend to be a little bit more on the right side, a little more based.
A little more based.
We're a little more based over here too.
There's some lunacy, man, going on, brother. I'm telling you, man.
there really
and
is.
nobody's talking about it, which is crazy.
What lunacy are you talking about?
Just old corpse man running the country, bro.
I've
At
got
this
suspicions.
point, I mean, he's like a corpse, dude.
I
I'm
don't
just like
even
his
know.
cognitive abilities just.
Is he
And
even
nobody
real?
talks about it. I'm like, why am I the only one speaking up on this, man?
I think maybe it's a body double, or he could be deep
think-
faked, or there could be guys wearing
Absolutely.
masks.
Absolutely, I think so too. That's definitely a possibility. I've been thinking about that too, man. Oh,
Do you think he's going to win a second term?
if he's installed, bro,
If he's installed?
then he'll win a second one.
What is that? Is that a computer reference?
It is a
Like-
computer-
like if
it
his
is a
software
computer
update is
reference.
installed?
Exactly right. Some overnight 3 a.m. stuff.
Let's see here. I'm looking at these reaction video links and seeing if I can remember what their more old lady heat British horse fiasco. Let's just watch something to kick this off, because let's watch that more old lady heat British horse fiasco. What the heck is that all about? Oh man,
Grow up.
I remember this one.
There you are, idiot. Well done. Hilarious, yeah? What a stupid
Yeah, this is a long video. We don't have to watch the whole thing, man.
Go it, mate. Mate, she's doing she's got it on your turn.
But she just keeps touching this horse.
Idiot. Twice she's just done it.
This is part of the lunacy I think you're talking about, dude. A lot of women are running around the world just like pushing men, touching horses for these soldiers. Just I mean, I'm not hating on women, but I mean, I think a lot of them are definitely overstretching their reach when you're starting to poke the queen's horse, or the king's guard.
Yeah.
She's going there, old lady.
Where's this?
This is definitely outside of America. Let's see.
You just did it twice, sweetheart, and it's here on the camera.
I'll do it again. I want to do it again, officer. Sorry about that one. Sorry. I won't. Don't you worry.
And she's touching the police officer. You notice that too? She's like touching his shoulder just to. She's just pushing buttons, dude.
You can't touch the reins. You're not allowed to touch things.
I don't know why people do that. Yeah,
She's not allowed to touch the horse?
Well, I mean, it's a guard horse, right? Let's look it up. Paul, can we look that up on Google and see if you're allowed to touch a king's guard horse?
The king's guard.
I mean, it would be the
Oh,
same.
it's a king.
Oh, you know,
okay.
they're like those British soldiers with the tall, fluffy hats that just stay perfectly still no matter how much you talk to them. There's that guy on a horse.
Huh.
So she's touching that. Well-trained horses can tolerate. Oh, don't treat them like a photo props and don't touch their horse.
Just out of respect.
Yeah,
It's
man.
disrespectful.
Huh.
I can't remember the last time I saw somebody touch a horse and it was disrespectful here. You know?
The animals can bite or lash out unexpectedly.
No, yeah, I just wouldn't fuck with a horse and just
You
on
might
a
wind
matter
up
of principle.
paralyzed.
On principle.
Yeah, you mean maybe if through a fence giving it an apple or something. I got a friend, the singer of my band, the band I'm in. It's his band. I'm in it. I play keys, but he's got 2 horses at his house, man. So when we
Really?
go there, sometimes we pet their heads and feed them hay. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Might actually get to ride one of them this summer. But
Yeah, I just photographed a client who's into race horses. Some of those race horses go 100,000.
Damn.
It's insane. Took
Did he-
Kentucky Derby was this weekend,
wow.
right?
Is he a little guy? Is he like a jockey type guy?
Yeah, race horses.
Yeah,
Yep,
man.
yep.
People have told me I'd make a good jockey.
Touche. Touche.
Why
Touche.
not?
Dude, like you think I'd make a good jockey too, Paul?
Yeah. No, but
another
people also
job
tell
for you.
me that they think I would be a good jockey because I'm like 115 pounds.
You weigh
and
less than my
3% body
girlfriend,
fat.
dude. 115. We gotta get.
115 pounds, 3% body fat.
We need to get some meat on you, dude.
Maybe I can talk to Justin. He might be able to help your boy out.
Actually, yeah, bro. You could, I mean, shit. Could you take a guy like Paul and fucking build him?
Absolutely, dude.
Do you train
20
people?
pounds easy? Yeah.
Fuck,
Anybody
man.
that I've put on, dude, they'll put on 15, 20 pounds.
How
easy,
many
man.
people have
Yeah.
you trained?
A handful. Probably about half a dozen. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it's easy to put on 15, 20. You could do it after you put on those 20 pounds. It's tough.
See, I was
But-
up at like 187 at my most. Was fat,
Mhm.
and then now I've been at 160.
nice.
So like, I mean, I lost a lot of unhealthy weight, and there's still kind of like not an ideal physique, but
Mhm.
I would definitely like to get back up to 180 with muscle, throwing on like 20 pounds.
21
of muscle.
pounds.
Yeah.
Well, how do you
So-
feel now?
How do I feel as
Yeah,
far as like
160.
strength or
Just at this weight.
weak?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So
small.
you want more size.
Small and weak. Yeah, definitely. That's how I feel.
Oh, we all do, man. That's what I'm saying. I want
You
10,
still
10
feel
or
small?
15. 10 or 15 more.
Huh?
Yeah.
What would that put you at? 200?
170, 175.
You weigh as much as me?
Yeah.
Wow.
155.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really out of shape. Shit. That gong keeps going off. I'll move that. Yeah, this is hard to draw. Well, we're already 10 minutes in. Let's call it,
I'm
dude.
in the conversation.
Nah,
man.
I guess
I
we
was
can-
trying to draw you, brother.
You were trying to draw me. Right on.
I started with the eyes.
Yeah, don't show the camera yet. Maybe they can see what's going on.
It's a modern art
Not from this
masterpiece.
view currently.
Oh, yeah, Paul, yeah, definitely have fun with those cameras. Switch them every 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah. No,
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Gotta get those pretty faces in there for the ladies, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Paul, you down to get yourself on camera too here pretty soon, right?
Oh, you already know, brother. Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah, Cameron wasn't really about it. He's just more reserved like that. I mean, he was okay to talk and everything, but we're gonna get another GoPro. We're gonna set up another camera in there, and we're gonna have that by the next episode for you, Paul.
Gang, gang. Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Paul, bring up that My Instance website, and we get you your sound effects buttons too, so you can fucking go crazy with that. So, do you lift at a powerlifting gym?
Just sports and wellness.
Oh, just sports and wellness.
And what is it over there in Corrales? Designer bodies and mainly sports and wellness.
Have you ever had a coach or a trainer teach you how to do the exercises properly?
I follow an online trainer. His name's Julian Smith, and I
Okay.
just kind of follow. His name's also the quad guy, but I've been following him the last 5 years.
Okay.
And so
I don't take
he
no
posts his
shit from
workout,
anyone.
and then I just follow him. So
Nice. I have that one too, I think.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Yeah. There's there you go. There's the favorites of them. And then Woo, that is loud. I don't know how you can edit the volume on that actual website there, but
my instance.
that fucking dog barking. Man, sound effects crazy. So, Justin, I've got a question for you because, I mean, honestly, there's no point to save it to any particular time because I've got it. We're just having fun today, man. But you see what I got going on over here, don't you? Oh, you didn't even notice it. So we brought, like I said, my brother and I were talking, how can we make these podcasts more like for the guest, an experience for the guest? I mean, before it was like, let's interview guests and see what they can have to offer for the audience. Now, fuck the audience. I mean, they're great, but they're small right now. There's not a whole lot of engagement, so like the emphasis is going to be leaned more into the guest experience.
Awesome.
There wasn't much I could come up with for this one. This drawing list was one, but these things is an idea I came up with.
Sweet.
Let's check these out.
Tyler, can you pick it up and show it to the camera?
Yeah, let's actually. I can
All
take it
I'm
out of the
seeing
bag.
is a skull right now, man.
Well, so this is, and they're the same one. It's
Looks
just
like some biohazard
different
stuff.
designs. It's called here. You can pick one. I'm gonna send you home with one too, but
You always have the goodies.
this is called Sucker Punch. What? Let's see.
Yep, that's perfect. That's perfect.
There you go.
Yep.
It's the
Nice.
same thing. Have you ever had smelling salts? I've never had
I've
them.
never tried these.
I've never
actually,
tried
bro.
smelling salts, but I see people do them on the internet, and they like. So I mean, shit. We'll
What'd
see
you
what it's
pick
all
these
about.
up for?
I had called fucking like CVS. I called Vitamin Shop. I called GNC. The only place that I could find it in town was a powerlifting gym called Iron Soul.
Oh
Shout out.
yeah. I've heard
Nope,
of
not
Iron
supposed to
Soul.
do that. Not supposed to break out of the fourth wall. But yeah, he said these are the same. There's just a different bottle. I mean, it's the same product, same.
Huh.
So yeah, I'll let you.
You been
Pick-
sniffing on this? or
I
what?
haven't. I've never actually tried any of this stuff before. So whenever you're ready,
You
we can
haven't?
dive
I've
into
never
it.
tried it either.
You've never had a smelling salt.
I have not.
I don't know. Paul was concerned. He's like, I ain't doing that today.
That's pretty wild, man.
Which one should we do? The white one or the gas can?
I mean,
These are the
most
gas
powders
can.
people snort these days are white, right? Maybe I'm talking to the wrong
I'll do
people.
both. What is this one? Skull Smash and
I don't know.
Sucker Punch.
I
I
think
kind
they're
of like
both-
Skull Smash.
What is it? Iron Soul.
Ammonia
Oh, so it is
inhalants.
actually the gym itself made this one. Oh, Iron Soul Gym in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
What's
I'm
the
not
science
promoting it. I promise.
behind
But
that ammonia inhalant? How does that work?
let's look it up.
I'm
What's the science
curious.
behind ammonia inhalant smelling salts?
For lifting, ammonia inhalant.
It's supposed to because this is stuff you can use when someone faints. You just do this and it wakes them up. If you ever seen boxers, they get knocked out. They
Oh, right.
they wake up out of their.
They use this ammonia? It's ammonia?
I don't know if they use ammonia, but sniffing ammonia through a single-use ammonia capsule or smelling salts is done right before a heavy lift
trigger release
to trigger release of adrenaline, which many lifters reported to improve their alertness, focus, performance, and potentially reduce lightheadedness and feelings of pain. I don't know. Would it be too much to do? Just sitting down, just a sniff?
Might have a
How-
really hype conversation.
I mean, how much are you supposed to sniff? I mean, just one little, or you're not supposed to actually put it in your nose, right? It's just
Right,
like the
I think
vape.
it just,
just
they
the
just
the
put it on their
smell.
hand and real quick, right?
I don't.
how much sniffing salts is too much? That's the first fucking thing that comes up.
This is what anyone. Honestly, this is what you should do if you're gonna try anything new. Look it up.
That's crazy. Yeah,
most people can.
I've been lifting 10 years, man, and I have never taken this stuff.
Well, you're
I don't
gonna
need
get
to
a
be
bottle
that.
home with you, so
I'll try
it might
this
be
week.
fun. What's your max bench?
Max bench, I'm probably at 270.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
haven't hit 3 plates yet, but I'm only a $150, 155. So my strength to power ratio is pretty high.
It's good shit.
But that's the goal, dude. Just trying to get up to 3. That's strong.
How long have you been plateauing where you're at, or is it still kind of
Yeah, well, I kind of disconnected too. I had felt like I was reliant on the gym. I was kind of like dependent on it. You
In what
never want
way?
to be dependent on anything in life, right? Like,
in what ways were you dependent on the gym?
I just felt like I was addicted, like I had to go every single day, and so I just had to disconnect, and I don't want to become dependent on it, anymore. So that was good. I did take a moment where I just disconnected from my body.
Well, how did you keep up with
Because I was
exercise?
just waking up, and I'm like, I gotta hit the gym, and that's all my mind was like going to. I gotta move, I gotta work out, and I'm like, I need to disconnect from that gym, man, because I'm so attached to it. And you don't want to be attached to anything in life, right?
But why not? But that's a good thing, right?
That's a healthy thing. Yeah,
It's a healthy thing, right? It's gonna make you obviously a better person, but
If you're not compromising
too much
on
of
form,
anything, right? I think is
true.
unhealthy. So, and I thought that's where I was getting to the point of absolutely, man.
too much. I mean, yeah, too much of any one thing is definitely bad. I mean, that's I fucked my knee up a little bit, probably middle of March. I got new kettlebell, like you saw. I had those adjustable dumbbells, so I'd been doing extra weights with some calisthenics I was already doing. Not an appropriate mix to do, jumping up and down and stuff. I tore my meniscus. So
With the kettlebell?
I don't know with what exercise particularly. It was probably squats of some sort.
This was last year?
No, this was this year.
Damn.
I'm still recovering from it.
Seriously.
Been-
This was
yeah.
here at the house?
Yeah, man. It's not a major tear, but I mean, it was at the point where I couldn't bend my knee back, and I went and I got an MRI, and they were like, "Yeah, you got a bruise on your bone and a small." It was like a lateral tear or something.
That's crazy.
I don't know, but
That's all
basically,
it takes.
yeah, it'll heal on its own. I just gotta be easy on it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever tore anything like that?
I've never had a crazy tear or anything. No,
Damn,
just
yeah.
like a twisted ankle. I had a crazy dog surgery on my forearm. I'm not sure if I had mentioned that.
We might have
The last
talked.
time I was
No,
here.
we might have talked about it after the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember
Yeah, that's
we were
right.
like, "Fuck, we
That's
should have
right.
talked about that." Let's
Yeah.
hear about that. What's that all about?
Yeah, so this was a dog bite, 2018. I almost lost my arm from. It was my best friend's pit bull, and he had been an aggressive dog, and we were trying to. He was thinking about putting him down because he had gotten so aggressive, and so we hired a dog trainer to see if we could turn his behavior around. And this was like the third session with this dog trainer. I went over, and we were in the living room. And anytime I went over, the dog was in the backyard or he was in a fence in a gated area. For whatever reason, anytime I came over, when this dog looked at me, he wanted to freaking take my life for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't have any issues with any dogs.
You're always working out, dude. You're always smelling like pheromones, bro. Every time you come into that house, he smells some dude that's just been she's like, what the
And
fuck
so-
is up with this guy that comes in smelling like this all the time?
And so this dog trainer had some treats, and everything's cool. He's happy because he's getting fed. And she said, "You can glance at the dog,
What was
just
the
don't
dog's
make."
name?
I forgot, dude. She said, "You could glance at the dog, just don't make direct eye contact." And we're sitting at an L-shaped couch, and just for a brief moment, I locked eyes with the pit, and that dude jumped from one end of the couch to my side. He locked his top canines up here at the top, and he just locked in, bro.
Oh,
And
man.
he started tearing me up, and I was like, "Holy fuck, this is actually happening!" I'm
Oh,
getting eaten
yeah.
alive by a pit bull.
And that's what you're thinking as it's happening,
And
right?
I'm like,
Were
"Holy
you in,
shit!" And the dog trainer's freaking out. My best friend's
Were you in a
trying
state
to
of
grab
shock?
his dog.
Were you not really
Completely.
moving?
Oh, completely.
that's
And
crazy,
so
bro.
my natural reaction, I just ripped away, and had a fucking gigantic hole in my arm.
Oh, my God.
I'm just gushing out blood. She's like, "Oh my God, get that thing wrapped up with a towel." And got into the hospital within, 15 minutes. They stitched me up. They weren't supposed to suture me. I ended up getting infected.
Oh,
and
God.
so my forearm started to swell like Popeye, and I was back in the hospital within 2 days. They had to reopen it up and remove the infection. And so I had nerve damage. I wasn't even able to tie my shoes. I was out of work for a couple months, wasn't able to use the camera. And just with some physical therapy, got my motion back, and it's all good now. But that was gnarly, man. No! System of a Down.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking gnarly, man. That's an
man.
intense.
It could have
thing to
been worse.
recover from.
If they said if I would have waited a little bit longer, I would have lost my arm. Would have been amputated. So, but I was
Different
lucky,
timeline.
man.
Different
Yeah, it's
timeline. Different
crazy.
parallel universe.
You ever been bit by anything? Or?
Yeah, dude. I had a dog that bit my face. Actually, yeah, I had to get about 7 stitches in this eye. This
Seriously?
way, I've had 10 stitches this way from busting it when I was 6 and like not being buckled in a car, hit my head, and then my dog bit me here. He was like sleeping, and I would tease him. I'd like go do that on like his chest or his neck to wake him up, and he would snap at me. And my dumbass, these are reflections I do of my childhood when I go back and I think I actually wasn't as smart as I thought I was. And it's like I was fucking with him. Yeah,
You just go for it, man.
Emotional damage.
I was fucking with the dog, and he bit me because like he would snap at me, he'd snap at me, I'd laugh at him, and that would be that. But this time, like I was gonna show my friend. We were like 13 years old, right? I was like, watch, this is gonna be funny. And my dog opens his eye, and he looks at me like, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. And before I even like can do it, he snaps up at me, and his tooth gets hooked like
Damn.
in my brow.
Damn.
So he kind of like is pulling back and doing this thing with his jaw, and he like rips it off, like, you know, just between the flesh here. Yeah, the blood starts going down my face.
How old were you?
13. I
Wow.
was like, I start crying.
That could have been your eye
bitch.
socket, dude. You could
You
have been
think so?
blind.
Yeah,
You
probably.
could have
Maybe.
been blind. It could have been so much worse. Thank
Yeah.
God it was the eyebrow, dude.
We put him down. I'm
Yeah,
just
you have
kidding.
to.
No, we didn't.
you didn't?
No, dude.
You didn't?
No, man, we kept him around
Dang.
until he died of like being old. It's fucking
Well, you just
Forgive.
pushed him, huh? You just pushed his buttons.
dude, that was my
Yeah.
fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did not put the dog
When you're
down
little,
because I
that's
fucked
what
up.
you do, man.
No, yeah. If my kid, if I had a kid and he did that to the dog, yeah, I wouldn't put the dog down. I'd be
No.
like, yeah, son.
You learned your lesson. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lesson there.
But yeah.
Valuable lesson.
Where else? That's the only place I've been bitten and like severely by a dog. I had a Chihuahua bite me on a delivery route on the leg, but that was no
Delivery route.
Yeah,
Of course.
I was delivering some stuff at the door, and
It's always the little ones, man.
yeah, 2 Great Danes opened the storm door, and they all came out at me. They weren't supposed to because it was a storm door, you know, like the cage door in the front of the house.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, you know, dropping off the bags, the Whole Foods bags, and then the storm door opens, and 2 Great Danes come out, and this Chihuahua, and I'm like, fuck, no. They could have killed me if they wanted to. They were big enough.
But it was just a Chihuahua that was aggressive.
I was just like, no, stop.
the Great Danes
stop.
are cool.
I don't know. I got back to my car. I literally was yelling, help, get your dogs to the backyard. No, stop.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like the big ones kind of got the idea. They kind of like vibed on it. They kind of felt like I wasn't there to fuck with them.
Yeah.
The Chihuahua didn't give a fuck. It was like, definitely made me bleed, but
Crazy.
no stitches.
It's one of the best theft deterrents that you could have is just a simple beware of dog sign. I was talking to the guy that was setting up my alarm system at my house, and he said, don't just get a beware of dog sign, get a posted vicious dog. And so in front of my house, it says vicious dog.
Okay.
Nobody's fucking with me, dude. Like,
Yeah,
vicious
man.
dog. So everybody go get that sign.
I've
You
got
won't have
the,
any issues.
Let's see if we can find which one it looks like, Paul.
Okay, gotcha.
Vicious dog signs. I've got one with the frog. My doormat, it says hippity hoppity, get the fuck off my property, and this little frog holding his shotgun.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll show you
That's
the
sick.
doormat when you leave. But yeah, oh dude, I definitely take those serious because
Yeah.
I still do like a bit of, you know, house approaching for my current work.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have to be aware of this stuff. Oh yeah, man. Do not walk near house.
But yeah,
Dog-
everybody has the beware of dog. Everybody get the vicious dog.
vicious
It's the
dog.
next level.
Next
Yeah.
level. That's exactly what I was thinking. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I don't want to mess with a vicious dog.
But yours are all little like toy dogs, right?
They're American bullies. I got one dude. He's got some spunk and some tenacity. He's not fixed, of course. My other 2 are fixed, so
Well, yeah, you could breed them if
that
you want.
boy's
Right?
just pumping with some drive, man.
Are you gonna breed him?
That's a game plan. Yeah.
We were talking about how much those dogs are worth.
Mm-hmm.
Whether
Crazy.
If I could remember, there's like $4,000 a dog,
Yeah.
right? Or is that?
I spent $7 for my
Oh,
first, which was crazy. I
Wow.
had hundreds of people that were interested in this puppy.
So you not only had to
So it was
pay
like
that,
a bidding war.
but you had to fucking put in that application. Shit.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Damn.
My last one I got for only $2, but yeah, American Bully. It's that exotic breed, and they go for a lot of money. It's
You've ever-
insane. In China, I've seen some of those dogs go for like $500,000. It's ridiculous. Some
There's
of
a
those
lot
guys
of
have
money in
nothing
China,
to
yeah.
do with their money, so they're just like, fuck it, I'll just spend $500,000 on a dog.
Wow.
Yeah, they do, and they dress them up in like little shoes and little outfits, and having been there, I've seen how they use dogs as an accessory.
Right.
Like the animal itself is an accessory,
Yep.
and they put accessories on the animal.
Mm-hmm.
But here it's a little more like, yeah, they bite me in the face, but we'll realize it's they're. I'm not gonna put it down. He gets another day.
He's a good boy.
He's a,
He's,
I
you
was
were the
the-
bad boy then.
Yeah, man, it's my fault. I don't blame him one bit.
You take ownership.
Yeah, that's one of the most important things we can do in our human life is
Now,
accountability.
now, when you were 13,
Yeah.
what was your reaction?
Oh, dude.
Were you pissed off at the dog?
I was
Were you-
furious.
Uh-huh.
I was crying. I was literally saying, "Fucking hate that dog. I'm gonna kill that dog."
That's a
oh,
bad
that's how I was.
gash. I mean, 7 stitches. That's how many
Yeah.
mine had. That's a deep one.
Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah.
What was your recovery?
Well, fucking, I don't remember. It's like a month or two.
Yeah,
It was
you didn't lose any
Well,
no
see,
nerve damage
see,
or anything like that?
It's kind of thick because like I've had this eye has had 3 instances. That one when I was 6, it's kind of like going at this angle. Then that when I was bit by the dog, the 6 years old was 10 stitches. I remember that. The dog was 7, and then I was working at a cafe. It was closing time, and the walk ramp had just been mopped, and I was going down to bus one of the tables. All the patrons had left. Right, I slipped on the ramp, turned around, and then slipped back the other way and hit my face on the concrete, like the slippery concrete. Busted my eye open.
God dang.
Yeah. I basically went up to my manager and I was like, "Is this bad? What should we do?" She's like, "Get out of the kitchen. That's what you do.
Yikes.
You're bleeding."
Jeez.
So yeah. This eye, I mean, I can raise this eyebrow.
Mm-hmm. You still got the
But-
Zoolander.
You can do both.
Yeah,
Oh,
man, you
God,
got it.
man. Lucky. I can't do both. It's just this one, and then it's just an eye twitch with
Nice.
the other.
A little smize there.
You're like Jim Carrey, man.
Yeah.
Can
Go
you
into acting.
can you wiggle your ears too?
I can, brother. That's one of my hidden talents.
I don't believe it. Show me, dude.
Actually,
You're just fucking with me.
There you go.
You actually
you can't do it, brother. What you got for me? Just the eyebrows. But the ears don't wiggle.
I don't know how to do that shit.
Great DJ.
Oh, and actually, there's the if you ever want to stop those buttons on the my instance, there's a little, I think a click I put somewhere. Where does it say? It's like rim shot. Nope, not rim shot. I don't even remember. Plastic button click. Yeah, it's such a quiet little noise because those will play till the end, and unless you play a different one. So you could play like sexy sax and then go press the click button, and that'll
Okay,
shut. Yeah,
nice,
that'll
nice.
shut that off because there's no other way.
Awesome. Learning on the fly, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man. All kinds of ropes. Shit that I don't want to fucking. It's extra fun. Yeah. What other sound effects do I got here? I'm ready for this shit. Nope, I don't know what that was.
You guys gonna do some drugs or what?
Well, I'm curious. There's instructions on this here. I'm being a little all over the place.
Yeah, really.
Keep the
This guy's
bottle.
gonna do the whole bottle.
The guy that sold me said it would last months.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, keep the bottle stored at room temperature. Keep the threads clean. Keep the lid on when not in use, and keep in the bag provided. Shake well before use. Don't add anything. It's made the way it's meant to be. Don't throw away the bottle. Okay. Yeah, so just shake it up. Do you think we should give it a shot?
Absolutely.
Fucking, let's give it a shot. The
bring
white
the
one or the
energy,
black
man.
one? You
Black.
said the sucker punch, right?
Yeah, let's do black.
By Skull Smash Ammonia Inhalant. Not
It
for
reminds me of a
kids.
little oil can.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
So shake it.
Yeah, not for kids.
What did it say about strands?
Where's the? It's on the little paper there. Do you want to read it? The threads. Keep the threads or the strands. I don't know, something about the lid.
You can use either side by itself or use them both together for a more.
Oh, you know
intense
what?
hit. The
I
small
probably
side
shouldn't
will
shake
give you
this
a
whole bottle.
smaller But scented hint. So you'll probably do the smaller side.
I might not want to shake the whole bottle.
Squeeze the bottle
Holy
sharply.
shit!
Wow.
Holy shit! Whoa! God damn it!
Is that your first time doing that?
Yeah, I've never done that before. I don't know what to expect.
So what did you do? You just shook it and you just
Yeah,
put your
no,
nose
just
in it and whiff
just
it?
gently. I got it up one nostril, so you.
Oh my lord, dude.
That was fucking crazy, dude. I got one eye. Go, goddamn.
Holy fuck. Damn. Ooh,
Dude,
holy
Paul, you got to
shit.
give that a shot, man. That's fucking wild.
Want me to come in there and do it right now?
Yeah, come on, so we get you on camera. I'll hop in. I'll hop
I
in the
got it
control
on
room.
just one side too.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
I
made
see
my
your eye
eyes
water.
water, bro.
That's crazy.
That
But it
is
goes away
nuts.
quick. It's not bad. I kind of feel like I'm by the ocean now.
It said there's a smaller side.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Wow,
That is
that's
tough.
cool.
Shit.
I'd be curious to try that lifting, man. He's gonna come try that shit.
Dude. Whoa.
Where are these drugs? Is it that thing?
Bro. Dang.
You look fucked
Hey,
up.
Paul,
dog.
come down so the
Yeah,
camera
man,
can
that
see
was
you.
wild.
I'm gonna do a little.
can't
one,
see your
then
face,
God
Paul.
bless.
That's
Right.
what
Yeah.
I felt like. I felt like I was doing a little one.
Be gentle, Paul. Be gentle.
All right, bless up. If I die today, at least I lived a good life. No regrets,
Man,
baby.
Praying for you, brother.
Pray for me. I need it.
You barely.
Holy cow! Yeah, I barely even put it near my face, man.
That's so funny, dude.
All right, let me
All
get
right.
the other nostril. Shit, I only got one side,
Are you
baby.
serious?
He's going for the other.
Oh,
Serious?
all right, I got the full experience. Bless.
That's a real deal.
Your sound guy right here. Let him get back to it.
Great attitude, man.
That's so funny.
That was good. That was good.
Because the thing is like,
You got tissue?
yeah.
Can you move that green bottle?
Oh, yeah,
slightly?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
That camera,
Yeah.
it was just.
Yeah.
I think you can be. You're good if you keep it over there. Just
Okay.
That view. Thank you. Wow, that was fun.
Because yeah, it's definitely different. Here you go, mate.
Thanks, brother. Damn.
Yeah, it's just
Now
one of
I
those.
know.
Oh, let's see here. Oh wow. It's one of those things, man. It's like you see people do it on a video, and you're like, how can something smell that strong? And is it a bad smell? Is it like like an odor? Because I thought ammonia. I was thinking something like. Holy shit! God damn it! That was the other nostril. Woo!
Yeah, I did it on both nostrils, dude. It fucking destroyed
don't
me
get
the
it.
second time.
I don't get it. It's like how? Oh, do you think it's a bad smell? Do you feel like you hate it, like stuck in your
I don't
nose?
smell it.
I don't
That's
like
the
smell
thing.
it
I don't
either.
Smell nothing.
I thought it'd be like, because I think ammonia. One of the first thing that comes to mind is cat piss, right? Like, right?
Right.
What?
Well,
What?
if you got a cat and it's got a dirty litter box, that's kind of what ammonia smells like. Or am I mistaken? No.
It's interesting though, because I've seen so many videos of these guys whipping this stuff, and I've never seen them cry.
Well, who
Right
cry?
in the gym.
Because they're
'Cause
used
they'll-
to doing it, bro.
Right.
Maybe. I don't
And
know.
it's just a hair. That's all you need. Is
That's what I think.
Just a tiny whiff.
I think we did it
I
too
opened
hard.
it up and I was like, because that's the thing. I didn't see no powder. Or,
Oh, yeah,
so I
that's
just
still
went for
closed.
it.
Do you want to take home the oil can or do you want to take home a fresh one? You could take home one of the white ones or you could take home this other black one.
I'll probably take a black and a white. Yeah.
Yeah, you could take a black and a white if you want, man. Fuck it. Here, we'll set these ones aside for you. Did you,
Thank you.
Did you open this one?
No. Just the black one.
Yeah, I'll keep this one. Yeah, we'll make sure that you go home
That
with
was
these today.
wild.
And you can let me know how these go on with your workout
Thanks so
too.
much for the experience, man.
Oh God. How I fucking. This is science, man.
That was a crazy burning sensation.
Made me cry.
Right in the middle of my head.
Yeah.
Right in my dome.
I've never felt anything like
Wow.
that.
Well, that makes sense, though. Because, right, all that ammonia is going to your eyes. From your nostril.
Paul, it said on the little page that it increases adrenaline.
Yeah.
Right?
You saw your reaction.
Sniffing salt.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh!
I mean, what?
Let's go!
Holy shit! I
Yeah.
don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's other kinds other than ammonia. Oh, spirit of hartshorn or sal volatile.
Read that one right there.
Modern solutions may also contain other products to perfume or act in conjunction with the ammonia, such as lavender
Feeling
oil
faint.
or eucalyptus.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
here, athletes.
Yeah, I seen it with boxers for sure. When they get knocked out, they do that and they perk them back up.
Powerlifting.
Interesting.
Oh, that's wild, bro. Hey, how much time
I
are we
totally
at, Paul?
forgot about that with the
We are at 39.
Okay, we'll hit another 20 minutes before we hit a break. Goddamn. So you taking a break from the working out, so it's like all stop, or are you just doing workouts at home?
Oh, I went
Or you're
for
back
like
in
a
the gym now.
period, like I
Oh,
went
now
for
you're
like
back
a
in.
couple weeks where I wasn't
okay.
going every single day. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to. I was going like 6-7 days a week. Now I'm trying to do 4 or 5. You know, two rest days. So
Do you prep your meals? No, you
Uh,
don't. You get it from the meal company still,
yeah,
right?
yeah. My best friend does all my meal prep, so it comes about 10 meals every Sunday. It just keeps me grounded for the whole week, which is great and saves me a lot of time too.
I still have yet to
So.
do that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I got a rice cooker instead.
That does a lot of work.
I still have only used it a couple times, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
What's been your diet or what you been chomping on lately?
Well, today was Chiba Hut.
Nice.
Like
Sandwich.
I like to have like red meat, probably 2 or 3 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just steak or just like literally this morning for my breakfast I sautéed some ground beef and some other lean red meat and ate that with some the fuck kind of sauce was it? The curry sauce. A red curry sauce.
Tabasco?
No, it was like a red curry sauce, like a Thai
Okay.
curry sauce.
Mm.
That
was-
red Thai curry sauce is fire from Trader Joe's.
Yep, you know which one it is.
Yes,
the Indian
brother. Had a
the
lot.
Indian guy in the control room.
I'm the real curry man, but I respect that Thai curry that this gentleman has in his fridge.
Well, no, dude. When I go to your house, man, it smells like I'm walking into a different country sometimes. Like the food your roommates cook and that you cook is fucking so bomb. It's amazing. When I go in there sometimes in your house,
Thank you.
it smells like a professional restaurant, dude. And when you give it to me and I eat it too. Sometimes those roommates are just cooking just like a little bit there.
What's his heritage? Is he partly Asian?
Yeah. What are you, Paul?
I'm Indian, so
Indian.
both my parents were born and raised in India, and then I'm like the first. My sister was born here, and I was born here in. I was born here in New Mexico. My sister, California. I'm about to turn 28 here, so they came here
Nice.
about 33 years ago, precisely. So yeah.
Very cool, man.
Full Indian?
Yeah, man, full Indian, bro. Straight up, like I don't want to offend any people are a little soft these days, but the good old saying is dot or feather. So I'm like dot Indian, you know what I'm saying? Like full curry and spice, baby. I bring all the spices and flavor. These ladies already know.
Paul, do you wear cologne?
I gotta get him
Yeah,
like
I got
some
old,
Dior on,
Old
motherfucker.
Spice commercials, bro. Yeah.
How about you? Do you wear cologne? Do you got like fragrances you like, man?
I do. My go-to's probably that Versace. It's a blue bottle, and then I always
Eros?
like the Hugo Boss is good too, and then like the Hollister colognes and
Huh.
like Abercrombie and Fitch too.
Damn.
Yeah.
But
I have Versace and Dior Sauvage. Those are my 2 favorites.
nice. I kind of stopped wearing Yeah, colognes. And then one of my coworkers was bringing it up, like, hey, you guys smell great with colognes. I said, yeah, start wearing that a little bit more. I've got all these bottles. I'm not even using them.
Yeah, man.
Just a quick spray.
It's a game
nice.
changer, man. It's
The aroma.
I just now am popping up on my radar as I'm about to turn 30. I bought like this sample pack from the Harmonist. So I've got like 12 different scents to choose from in these teeny tiny little bottles.
What I'm
It's pretty
trying to
cool.
get into is those essential oils. I mean, just essential oils can completely change your state too. Just by
Vaporized
getting a whip
or-
of those, we should start sniffing on those next time.
Yeah, put them in the humidifiers and shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You have a
Fucking
favorite scent,
Do I have a favorite scent?
smell?
To be honest, coconuts, strawberries and stuff like that.
Strawberries are my favorite.
Anything that's like fresh, smells like rain outside or like fresh air outside with maybe something sweet in the air.
Can't beat it.
Yeah. I'm not the kind of person who likes bad smells.
That's a pet peeve, man.
There's not to be a copycat, we don't have to, but there's these guys, there's these gimps and gimp suits that go diving in sewers, man. It's I mean, fuck
I
it, why
think
not?
about
We can
that.
we can bring it up. No, we don't want
I'm
to bring
like,
that up.
dude, that's
That's-
insane.
that's too
Some of
wild.
these people
We
have to
don't-
do those jobs. Yeah, some people got to do it.
No, it's not a job, it's a fetish.
It's a
gimp
fetish.
a gimp suit. Yeah, how did you
Whoa.
bring it up, Paul?
Okay, yeah,
See,
now I got
like
it.
I
like
gotta
bring
see
it up on a
this.
separate screen that we can't see. So bring it to your other screen. Yeah, bring that tab and pull it over to your left. 'Cause-
Gimp suit.
yeah, just type in gimp suit. So that's
oh
a
my lord.
so that's a gimp suit.
Okay.
Now type in sewer diving right after gimp suit, and then you'll see what I'm kind of
I
like.
saw one of these guys at a dog park. This was in California,
Of course,
and
it'd
he
be in
was a
California.
dog. He was acting
Yeah,
like
bro.
a dog dressed like that, and there was a guy with a black mask fucking
Oh.
walking him around.
Sewer diving. You put suit diving.
I don't know how to smell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, I've seen
How do you spell sewer, bro?
There
I
was
haven't
a
been in
guy-
EWER.
at a dog park acting like a dog.
Was somebody walking
in
him?
a gimp suit? Yeah, a black guy was walking him.
Yeah, like
Two black guys,
two.
bro, in a gimp suits. One was acting like a
Charged him.
dog. The other one was the handler. I'd never seen anything like that.
Yeah, man, it's some weird stuff, man. I mean, it's got a little
I just
section there in
learned-
the
I just learned what
gift
a
shops.
Gimp suit was. I never know that.
Yeah, man. So like you'll hear like maybe the British phrase, "Oh, that cheeky gimp," or like someone calls you a gimp. That's what they're calling you. Is the submissive?
fucking cock.
Yeah, these are the dudes that get like they get strapped up and they get beaten by their dominatrix mistress. and-
Right.
Too soft these days, man. Stay hard out there, world. Quit being such pussies. Lift some
Yeah,
weights.
we don't need those anymore because those do get weird, man. I don't know how they.
I like black latex. I like when bitches wear black latex and I smack them with my whip and my paddle and other
Yes.
kinky shit. But
Yes, there is definitely that is good to an extent. Like when when there's like leather straps and
It's
stuff.
like Catwoman. Bro.
Even a full body, but when you start getting into the full face mask,
yeah, I don't fuck with the
Right.
mask.
I don't,
yeah.
that's where I draw the line.
The
Is
ball gag and mask is a little intense.
even I would say like I'd probably stop it at the hands too. Like why she'd be wearing gloves? I don't know, like a full suit. I don't know.
Don't
so
knock it till you try it,
2023,
brother.
People are still
Don't
wearing
knock-
the mask too, man.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, shit. Psh, it's not the craziest thing.
You've been in my room, Tyler. You've seen some things.
that sounds like I've been in his room in a way that I shouldn't have. No, everybody goes in Paul's room. That's where.
I host a lot of people. We have fun.
Yeah, but he makes it pretty clear. You've got handcuffs like right there, like above the bed. So like any of the bitches that are in there, they come in, they know what's up right away.
Yeah, I tell him I can't show you all 50 Shades of Grey, but I'll show you a few, baby.
How's your gameplay? Do you make them come to you, or do you?
Yeah.
They gotta come to you, right?
Yeah.
And do you got like indicators like that in your room or in your house? Just cuffs and bondage
I've
stuff hanging
got-
on the wall.
My house is like a bachelor pad. I have a bunch of Victoria's Secret models in black and white. And so
Like posters
girls
of
will
them, right?
walk in, they probably think I'm a womanizer or something.
Oh, they know. Same here.
Got Heidi
Yeah.
Klum. Yeah, just a bunch of Victoria's Secret models, man. Black and white portraits.
Do you
It's like
remember-
when you walk into Victoria's Secrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Do you remember what The Secret was? No, like really?
I don't.
No. It was originally a store for men to buy lingerie for their women.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then as the modern feminism and acceptance of women doing their thing, women started going to the store instead of their men. But it was like a low-key shop where like wealthier men would go and they would be like, I want my woman wearing that, I want my woman wearing that, and that was the Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, speaking
man.
of that, my dad growing up, when I was a little boy, he was always reading those magazines, the Victoria's Secret catalogs. And I was like, what is he doing
What is he
checking those out?
doing?
Because I was like 4 or 5.
funny.
But he was looking at the poses.
Oh,
How you
sure.
photograph women.
Yeah, oh.
No,
because he's a photographer.
That's how you learn how to photograph
Oh.
girls, is you just look through
Shit,
magazines,
he had
bro.
a real excuse
And so
for it.
he was always having the Maxim magazines, the Sports Illustrated,
That's
the
what he
Victoria's
told you.
Secrets. And he was like, dude, I'm just looking at these for the poses, man.
Right.
But that's my dream job, dude. Just be like a Victoria's Secret photographer. What's his
Hell
name?
yeah.
I think it's
Well,
Russell.
how much of the private photography are you doing for women now? Are you doing that like burlesque shoots for women?
Like boudoir kind of shoots.
Boudoir would be that's the word,
I
right?
don't specialize in that stuff, but I've had a couple. And they always they always end up having boyfriends too.
Of course they do. But you know what? Any boyfriend that's like, yeah, go out and do that, I got no rules for you, sweetheart. You could have a room full of men photographing you half naked.
Yeah.
Just be home by 2 a.m. And if you don't, it's okay. Still pay your gas. That's the boyfriend. So, I mean, that's how I imagine it at least.
Yeah.
We would call that a simp.
That is true. I agree.
Man. Got to kill that inner simp. I think
Give me
there's
up, dude.
that for a lot of young men, even older men too. I think it's a big problem.
How do we get onto that?
I don't know, boudoir photographing, and you're like these
we
chicks
were talking
always
about
have
gimp suits.
Well, we were
And
talking
then it
about
went
gimp
from gimp
suits.
suits to boudoir.
No,
to
now we're talking
black
about
leather.
simps. Simps are
Simps.
different than gimps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And then we're gonna talk about pimps. And
Well,
their
that's
pimp
you,
suits.
please.
You be closer to the pimp.
The gimp suits and the pimp suits.
So yeah, man, I'm like, lean into that, man, because you could hit a lot of the cosplay communities too, because they're extra excited to do photographic shoots like that. Like, women or men, whoever who are willing to put in like 2 or 3 hours into their costume, they really want to capture that moment so they don't forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's got more of that yearning to be photographed or documented, as opposed to just that chick who's just like, I'm just gonna throw this on because I can, right? So
We've gotten so many calls in the studio. You guys do cosplay stuff? I'm like,
you don't do cosplay?
I do. We do it, man.
Oh.
I'll be like, sure, you pay me, we'll shoot it.
All right. You never
But
had anybody come in gimp
Had
suits?
some requests, not a gimp suit.
Furry suits.
Fairy suit?
Furry.
Oh, furry
furry
suit.
suit.
Yes, yeah.
God damn.
I actually had a high school senior dress up as a cat,
like,
like an actual cat, bro.
I mean, like, I don't really. How do you
I had
imagine
another,
with the
another guy
helmet
dressed
mask?
up as like Tony the Tiger.
Well-
You know?
Well, okay, like let's back up to the cat. We're talking makeup on the face, or are we talking like one of those helmet masks?
Straight up, bro. Yeah, cat nose,
Oh, okay,
whiskers,
so- okay.
with the eyeliner. Yeah.
Because they identified as a cat, or they just wanted to, or because they just wanted a fun high
They
school
identify
picture.
as anything now these days.
Seriously, man, ridiculous. It's like, oh,
It was
I can't
just-
lift
dude.
weight. Let me just identify
Bro,
as a
if
woman
she has
and go.
pronouns in her bio, dude,
my
just
God.
skip it, man. Just save you the headache.
What are pronouns?
He, she, they, them, thee, those.
No,
It's crazy, man.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, man, because that's gonna happen more and more.
The guys in the women's sports.
Yeah, ridiculous, man. That's what I'm talking about. No respect, dude.
At that point, it really is taken away from women what they work really hard
It
to
is.
do. They
It's
They
terrible.
train their whole fucking lives to do like the most, the pinnacle of what a female body can do, and then the low performing men come in.
Yeah, the fucking simp ass motherfuckers that couldn't
Simp
get no
ass
pussy fucking come over here and try and
Guys are
go
gonna
and like
get my
shit on the
fucking
women because they're
channel
mad because they
taken
couldn't get any pussy, dude. It's
YouTube chill. YouTube chill. The the views of the world are not necessarily represented by the podcast here. We hold up a mirror to the world.
We all got
Basically.
different views, but I just think the general population is
Right.
gotten significantly softer,
Right.
and it's like there's a good old saying like, hard times create strong men create good times create. Do you guys know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
weak
about?
men. Good
Weak
times
men.
create weak men,
Yep.
which is the phase that we're exiting, and weak
Yes.
men create hard times,
Yes, sir.
which is the phase we're entering.
Yeah, so that's basically the
Yeah.
conclusion of everything we're just talking about.
Yeah, so I mean, it's a cycle. Shit. I mean, yeah, definitely. Society is in the West has gotten weak and soft. I would agree, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Just
Have-
lower standards.
Have you seen some of the army ads? There's a Russian army ad that's like just straight up serious, and then there's like a United States army ad that's like a cartoon with some chick that's got two moms.
I saw there was a Navy one, and there was a
Right.
transgender guy, promoting for the Navy.
I'm just wondering,
The
like,
other
do you
day.
think that's like covert public advertising purposely done by the U.S. government to make enemies think we're weaker than we are? Because we got a badass army.
Most
Yeah.
likely.
And I don't know, because are we really at that point where that's the target recruiting? Like, I don't know.
It makes no sense.
Because I've heard what the Navy SEALs have to do. They've got to go through some crazy fucking shit. Picking up a 300-pound
Oh, Hell Week.
kayak. Yeah, Hell Week.
Yeah, Hell Week.
I could never do that in this body in this lifetime.
It's insane.
I would probably be one of the dudes who dies.
I can imagine.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, David Goggins, he's one of my heroes, dude. I do his workouts every week, and he's always talking about his
would-
time in Hell Week.
What of his workouts do you do?
You could look it up.
Yeah,
you
let's
could
look
look
it
up David Goggins Australian workout. It's about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes of just jumping jacks straight, and then 8 minutes of walking lunges, just body weight. It's all calisthenic, so you could do this workout anywhere. And then 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups. You do 15 sets of those. And then it's 110 sit-ups. And then up downs. So where you're on your forearms and you come up, back down,
Yeah.
up downs, and then back to jumping jacks. And then some more sit-ups. So, but that's a workout that I do every single week, once or twice a week. It's a David Goggins Australian workout. I remember when I first did it, it's fucking killed me.
Sounds a lot like the tap out.
That's it.
XT
yeah,
or
it's
the
45-minute, right?
Yeah, the
right.
insanity videos.
Yep, yep. But
Like that's the shit that I would do with these videos all the time. And that's the thing that I think tore me up when I added kettlebell into that. I was probably doing improper form.
mhm.
Yeah, man.
How
So-
much weight?
Not that much, man. It was
Yeah.
a 25-pound kettlebell, man.
Yeah.
I was jumping wrong. Obviously, I was doing it
Damn.
wrong. So I mean, that's where it's important to hire a trainer. I mean, this is again one of these points I come back to where I'm like, maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And having the right supplements too. You know,
fucking
You
thought
could
I
be
was-
low on glucosamine,
Yeah.
joint support,
That's what I give old dogs.
fish oil.
I should start
yeah.
taking what old dogs take.
Are you taking any supplements right now, or
Kind of. Yeah.
multivitamin?
Yeah.
What's part of your regimen?
A lot of cannabis.
Yeah.
Hey.
Some tree.
A lot of kratom.
Kratom.
Yeah.
Is it kratom or
It's
kratom?
pronounced either way.
Mm-hmm.
White, anglicized English
The
Westerners.
white
will-
or the red? There's two kratoms, right?
There's all kinds. There's white, red, green, gold.
Mm.
Mhm. It's just a leaf that's ground up,
Yep.
but
I
it's
used to
not.
take
Really.
kratom.
You used to take it for your
Mhm.
workouts.
Mm.
Okay, how did it help,
Yeah.
or did it not?
I didn't. I don't think I was consistent enough with it to see the results. But what about you? You've been taking it for how long? And what do you see?
A couple years. I take it every
A
day.
couple years?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just like one. It helps a little bit of a mood boost. Does help with the workouts. It's really really mild, and it helps against pain.
Mm.
You know, so
Right.
if you got
Inflammation?
nope, don't think so.
Hmm.
We can look up
Where
the
do you get your kratom
compound. I get it from a website called Mitragaya.
from?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got kratom, your tree.
Yeah,
and
those are the drugs, right?
Yes.
But it's all legal, right? So it's not
Mhm.
that. But
Anything else?
vitamins, I would take maybe vitamin E. I like for like aphrodisiacs. I like maca root, ginseng,
Maca
like
root's
Korean
great.
Panax ginseng,
Turmeric.
rhodiola, and for like nootropics, I like lion's mane.
Lion's mane.
It's like a fungus,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's ground up in a powder in a capsule.
Yep.
L-tizarone, L-theanine,
Okay, I've
These
heard
are
of
new-
theanine, but
these are-
not Tizone?
L-tizarone.
Huh.
It's just another nootropic. It's a mental motivator. I don't take it every
Mm.
day. There was a phase where I was taking it for like every day for like a month.
Yeah.
See what
I
the
mean, they
effects were.
help, man.
Vitamin E is a good one.
Yep. A lot of people lack vitamin D or vitamin D proficient.
You can get that mostly through the sun.
Yep.
I probably
Yeah,
don't
just
get
10
enough.
minutes, man.
Shit, look
Just
at
go
this.
outside. Just,
Look how white I am. I ain't getting enough. That's that's for fucking sure. I might need to take some supplements.
it's only May.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I saw a
gonna lie.
guy outside just by my vet. Just out there tanning on the sidewalk, bro.
Say what?
I was like, he's just getting his sun in. I'm like, he's smart, dude.
Out by where you live, there's an old guy that sits outside.
Yeah. And he just on his sidewalk, bro, for like 10 minutes. It just like meditates. Just
Wow.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works.
Yep.
I mean, that seems to be a thing old guys do a lot. Is they like literally will just go out and get leathery in the sun.
I mean, it's
What's
a
that
huge
about?
mood booster, though, dude.
Is it?
Vitamin D.
I take the dogs out for a walk every day,
Yep,
twice
that's all
a day.
you need.
So,
That's all you need.
what do you take?
Supplements.
Supplements and vitamins.
Multivitamin, obviously, which covers a lot of ground. Fish oil, glucosamine. What else am I doing right now? Turmeric, ginseng, like you had mentioned.
Mm.
That's pretty much it, man. Yeah.
I like to cook with a lot of onions and garlic.
Hey, so do us Windians out here.
What does that even mean?
I just add
Windian?
W in front of Indian, bro, because I believe I'm a winning Indian.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm a bit of an asshole too, but
oh,
you take the good with the bad, baby.
yeah. All right.
And we're at 1 hour officially. Bam, bam, baby.
Yeah, let's take a break. You can. Yeah, no, we don't need that. We can pause that. Go ahead and
Is
throw
he from New
the
Mexico?
eyeball. Yeah, he's born and raised here, I think. The eyeball. We will be right back, and you can just leave it up. Don't stop the recording. Don't stop the. Welcome back to another episode of Riches and Rags. I just want to give a big thanks to everyone who keeps coming back and watching these. We're having a lot more fun making these episodes, especially this one that you're about to watch today with Justin Jew. We're having a lot of fun with some extra experiences here today. So it warms my heart that everyone is watching this stuff, but I tell you what, you guys suck at hitting that like button. Some people are doing it. I get like 50, 55 views per these videos. Man, it should be more than 1 or 2 likes. Come on, guys, help me out. It's free. Right? And what's not free are these towels. I am selling them, but I probably won't be anymore because not a single person has bought one. What has it been, Paul? About 1 minute since we made the last ad?
Yeah.
Has anybody bought one yet?
Not a goddamn person.
Not a single person. Come on, guys. Pick it up. It's a memorabilia for this show. I designed this myself. I put it on the towel. I did the whole process. The least you could do is support. If you don't want to, you could just leave a donation or not. Hit the like, it's free. We got a show coming up. Blotzenia, Tractor Brewing downtown. May 19th, 8 to 10 p.m. Bring a friend. Bring a mom. Paul, do you know if dogs are allowed there?
I believe.
I think I saw some dogs at the other one. Yeah, they had dogs at the other tractor.
Outside patio, yeah.
Yeah, you could bring your dog. It's going to be some funk, some fun. We got a saxophone player. All right, enjoy the show.
I play guitar. I'm trying to start a band. I want to try and like make my own business, man. I'm actually an investor. I view myself as like a financier, you know. So I started trading stocks back and like crypto and shit back in high school. That's
Really?
how I actually like got to know Ryan a little bit. We were friends back in high school, and we were like into Bitcoin and Ethereum and all this shit.
Yeah.
You know, 2013-ish is when we graduated from La Cueva. So, you know, into that shit. So, like, I was able to be very fortunate. My parents, like, they had 2 Quiznos franchises. They lost them both.
Really?
They went bankrupt. They lost their $500,000 house in the Heights and everything, but it worked out to where right when I graduated, like, Indian families are very close, so, like, I lived with them up until 25. So, like, we all lived together as a unit, right? And right as they got kicked out, I got my job, the internship at Moss Adams, $21 an hour, like, that was 2017, so I was, like, fucking stoked. And just showing that letter to the bank, they gave me a $200K loan for a fucking home. So I was able to, like, buy my Bama home at 3.75% interest right near Arroyo del Oso.
Perfect timing.
Dude, 310K for that home. And
Where's
right now
it
it's appraised at, like, $500,000. You know, and fucking... So
Good
that,
investment, man.
And then 2 years later...
Probably your best investment, right?
Let me tell you. So, I mean, I guess that one was probably better than... But let me tell you this next one I made. So then 2 years later, I was kind of tired of my fam stuff. And then... Here you go. Long story short, I bought my condo, which is the one we were talking about. And that's downtown. It's a townhome. There's walls attached on each side to my neighbors. Mm-hmm. But I have it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,500 square foot. I have a backyard and a 2-car garage, and it's right in front of the Heart Hospital and Loveless Hospital off of, like, Dr. Martin Luther King and Edith.
Nice area.
So, yeah, dude, and I have 3 rooms. I have the master. I have 1 room rented out for $700, another for $600, and my mortgage is only $1,000 because I got it for 2.75% interest, baby. So, yeah.
2.75?
2.75. No. Yeah, also that other way.
This is fucking unconsensual smelling salts.
Right? Just that'd be a good pun to do on, like, your brother or someone who won't get too pissed at us.
Yeah, that'd be a good way to get someone out of your face too in a bar. Just put that up to their nose. Just be like, smell this.
Are we gonna get back to it or what?
Yeah, we'll watch some videos and stuff.
Cool.
I like to step out for a minute.
But yeah, we'll talk more later.
He's cool.
He's fun, dude. His house is fun. Oh, can you shut that door, Paul?
Yes.
Thanks. He's got a pool table at his house, man.
I do have a pool table at the house, baby. All right.
Let's see what our misfortune is. But don't eat it this time.
Okay.
Made your teeth all black last time. I was like, no. These honestly not that great. Let's see. Why don't you go into that corner and finish evolving? It's fucking Neckbeard's writing this shit. I gotta get another one. Why don't you go into that corner and finish evolving?
Aren't you
Into
in a
what?
corner right now?
I'm already, I'm already in a corner.
Bro. We're constantly evolving. Bro, this is the same fortune I got
That's what it says?
from the last time I was on the podcast. The same fortune.
People only like you pretending to be your
You
friend.
don't have friends,
Yeah.
just people who feel sorry for you.
What?
crazy.
That's brutal.
It's crazy I remember that. Here.
Yeah, okay, now we gotta do another one.
We'll do another. Oh, you don't have to.
Hey.
Don't look too happy about it. You look pretty pissed about it. All right, we have to do another one. Watch him get the same fucking one. That would be the real misfortune. Watch, it's going to be the same one. You first.
Is it raining? Oh well, give it 10 minutes and it will. That's New Mexico for you.
Yeah,
Is it raining? Oh well, give it 10 minutes and it will.
Yeah, these are lame. These are so lame. I would not buy these again, and no hate on the company, but I'm not.
What's the best one that you've gotten?
Here's what this one says: sometimes not even crying helps.
I remember that one.
AKA, don't be a pussy.
Sometimes
We need to
not
make our
crying
own.
helps.
We need to make our own, Paul, just like that. Don't be a pussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally,
Let's
we
leave
could
the
do way
fortunes
better.
to Paul.
Right. You get a fortune for Paul. Here, there's a white one down in there.
Some
Can you grab one of the white ones from down
It's
in
probably
that
gonna
bowl?
be like,
Or maybe
you bring the
just a couple
spice,
of those.
baby, because you're the
Bring the
Windian.
spice.
Let's go.
Hell yeah, let's see. Gotta get a good one.
Come on, something to do with spices or curry.
I don't think I have anything about spices or curry in here.
Then they're just hating, bro.
So these ones are curated quote. These ones are curated quotes I have picked from the internet. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has limits.
Say it again.
The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has limits.
Has limits.
Yeah, I guess it means stupidity doesn't
Hmm.
have any limits.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know who said that.
I
Now,
don't know if I would agree with that though, really, because haven't we only like figured out like 10% of the like capabilities of our brain? So
Right, that's the limit of genius. We can't get past that, right? People can't keep getting smarter. They just stop at a certain point, right?
I guess maybe when the computers take over and kill us all or whatever. AI. What?
My suggestion to everyone is just be nice to the AI and the robots when they're out. They're gonna be like people. Don't be kicking around the metal. Don't be
have
like,
you seen those dog ones that they have in
Oh, yeah, man.
California?
oh
You
yeah,
pull up a video of,
yeah, let's do
of
it.
that.
Actually, I have one
That's
in our
kind of, you know,
reaction
the big,
videos.
The big talk right now.
Do you?
Yeah, it's like robot dog or something. You can scroll through that and look.
I think that will probably be the end of
Nope.
humanity.
Driving though? Let's see. Robot.
No, yeah, and actually in California, the police passed. There's a law that allows police to use robotics for deadly.
Oh, you already
force.
had this ready?
No, this is a
And a different one.
no. This is a different one.
I go to
Different one?
work and I
Yeah.
see this thing
Let's watch that. Let's
You wanna watch it?
yeah, because we're talking about police.
driving around. our
That'll
floor,
kill-
Which is on the ninth floor.
But this one,
And I noticed it didn't have any arms.
yeah,
It kind of knew where it was going, but it was headed towards the elevator. I'm like, oh, I gotta see this. So I run over there, start recording. I just did not expect this. You know, there's a little white circle going around it. like this is, don't interfere with it. All right, so it's lining up.
It's like a little
This is-
kiosk.
it's incredible, dude.
Wait for it.
Whoa.
What is it?
It pressed the elevator button. It was a little finger.
Stuck it in there, baby.
But listen to what he says
Guess
though.
what's in that thing? It's a lunch from the cafeteria. All this is to bring me a lunch.
First world problems.
I don't know where the fuck that guy works, but he sounds happy. He sounds nerdy, but he sounds happy, man. That
Just
sounds
to
like a good
deliver
place to
food?
work. Yeah, dude, that was just to get somebody lunch from the cafeteria to another floor in the building.
Or what company that is
That's the
That's
world we're living in,
offering
man.
that service.
There's maybe police. If you type in police in that one, in the F search. Yeah, dude, I don't know, man. See, you've never really worked for another company, really, have you? Have you had any odd jobs outside of your family business?
Just construction. That was my first one. and I
Spot
didn't
with
do that for
police.
too
There you
long.
go. This is
Yeah.
exactly what you were talking about.
No big, I feel like pot. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a law that's been passed in California. These fuckers can kill people now. Police can use these guys for lethal force.
They can cover how many miles? Like,
I don't know.
the capabilities of these digidogs?
Yeah, but one thing you definitely don't want
It's
to do.
mainly for surveillance.
Oh, those can shoot. You could put little ammunition things in there, and they can take people out for sure.
But they're not doing that.
Yeah, you could use them for surveillance.
I
They use
know.
them for like bombs too. Like if you want to send in a robot to defuse a bomb. Yeah,
Huh.
one thing you definitely shouldn't do is mix sand and motor oil and throw it on those things, because that could really grind in their gears and get the cameras all blocked up, and they would be really hard to fix one of those. So one thing you definitely don't want to do is, splash motor oil and sand on that bad boy. And another thing is there's a little blue button on the back of it. You definitely don't want to press and hold that to turn it off. You definitely don't want to do that.
What are the digidog's capabilities?
Let's look it up. Because they
But
can
it said
push
it
open
was
doors.
that article was published in 2021. And it said and they only had a short run
Well, that was
because
just
there was some backlash from the
that
public.
was just the NYPD's department. They invested 94 grand to buy these dogs from Boston Dynamic. Is basically what this thing was
it's to
saying.
save lives.
Yeah, man. It can open like doors, like locked doors. It can
Ah.
like push them open.
Like
You
accidents.
can use it to like defuse bombs. Again, like the surveillance. You can put shots in it to take out lethal targets. All kinds of stuff, man. You could probably put stuff like pepper spray in it. You could probably put like tiny EMPs in it. Dog whistles. There's a really cool weapon that the police use. It's a sonar. It's like a sonar radar.
3 miles
gun.
per hour.
Oh,
That's it.
3.5 miles per. So look, this was December 2020, but this one down here is also saying 3 miles per. Oh, that's also December 2020.
look
So-
up not Digidog,
360.
not Digidog. Look up Boston Dynamics spot or Boston Dynamics dog, and how far it can go. You're trying to figure out how far it can go on one charge, right? You're thinking of it in an explorative sense.
I haven't seen this.
Spot specifications. Yeah, that's them, the makers themselves, Boston Dynamics. I've been following these guys for like 10 years, man. These guys are great.
Huh.
I've been watching them to build their robots since they were clunky motherfuckers back in the fucking teens. Let's see.
I mean, you just think about how far we've come in the last 20 years on the first release of the first iPod.
I was just
I
gonna
mean,
say,
who
man.
knows, 2043,
Well,
what the technology could be, right? Like 20 years from now.
how many years ago
Well,
was the
even-
first iPhone?
What was that?
It's like 15 years ago,
Get
right?
out.
Yeah.
Because we're at the iPhone 15, right?
June 29th,
2007.
2007.
How many years is that? 16 years?
Yeah.
17?
Yeah,
So in a matter of 15, we could even argue 10, that everybody had a phone 5 years ago, right? Everybody pretty much had a phone 5 years ago, right? As fast as
It's
10
just
years,
amazing what Steve Jobs did, dude.
nobody had a phone in their pockets. 10 years later, every single person in the world had a phone in their pockets. I can guess it's going to be like that with Androids. Maybe not everybody, but they're going to be pretty much fucking everywhere in a matter of like a 5 or 10 year time frame. It's going to be like one moment they're not anywhere, and then all of a sudden they're just going to be everywhere, just like phones were. And I don't think people are ready for it, because if you look at like ChatGPT and stuff, man, that's passing the bar, that's passing medical exams, that's passing like foreign language and every human literacy. Like, it's crazy. Every human language literacy. That's as smart as a college person.
That's
You
a
put-
great tool.
You put that in a robot body. I don't know.
Together.
Man. Would you
It's
would you
lethal.
trust it?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have it
That's
in your
lethal,
home?
man. Shit.
You think so? I'd have one.
Oh, for personal use?
Well, like a phone, but like a robot in your home,
Absolutely.
like an Android.
Yeah. I got a Roomba, so
What about a Neuralink? Would you get a microchip in your brain?
a Neuralink, no way.
Yeah, I wouldn't get that. I got a friend who's like, yeah,
Aren't
I'd fuck
they-
with that. No, fucking
Aren't
way.
they starting to do some of those
In-
chips?
in human trials? They've done them in monkeys.
pretty sure
They
they're
have
doing
done them in
some-
monkeys and
yeah.
primates for sure. When are they doing human
Oh,
trials?
this is Elon Musk's.
Yeah, dude, Elon's got his
idea?
fingertips and everything.
This was just in spring.
Rejected it.
It's got more than just his tips, bro. That kid's got, or that dog, he's
kid.
got like 10 sons or something like that.
He's got
Fucking A. He's daddy. He ain't no kid. Daddy Elon's got a lot of children. You know what I'm saying? He's been laying some pipe.
Brain chips in humans.
citing safety risks. I wonder what safety
Brain
risks should
chips
they
in
be.
humans.
But
never
you've
heard
seen
of
the
that.
the videos with the monkeys playing Pong, right? They're like, they put the chip in the brain, and then the monkey's like they train it with like drops of sweet water, but it's like basically like playing Pong through its brain. Let's bring that video up. It's wild. It's a monkey plays Pong with Neuralink or something. It's so crazy. Yeah.
Your boy got that one quick.
Hell yeah.
She's nice.
Oh, but this can we find
This
something
is
that's not on YouTube?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If it's just on any other website, that'd be fine. That's kind of hard, huh? Everything's on fucking YouTube.
Right? YouTube had the first 6 fucking...
Yeah, that's a YouTube video on BBC. But anyways, yeah, let's watch it. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Maybe bring it up on TikTok.
Maybe...
Yeah, pause it. Go to TikTok and bring up
So
the
the
same video.
Neuralink
Use
is
TikTok
the
like a search
chip
engine.
technology. That's what Neuralink is.
Yeah, man, it's an actual like chip that goes in the brain and interfaces with the electrode conductivity of your brain. And it's like they put it in like one of the parts of your brain that has the most connections. I don't know. I'm not a fucking neurosurgeon.
Last time we got a presentation, Elon showed how the implant was working in a pig's brain to pick up signals from its snout. The pig wasn't controlling anything. It was just basically showing how they were receiving signals from the snout whenever it touched something. And there was an updated version of the implant that looked a little rougher and clunkier than the first presentation, but at least it was a real thing and not just a rendering. Then in April this year, they revealed footage of a monkey playing Pong using only a chip in its brain. They showed how they trained the monkey, whose name is Pager, to play this little computer game where he boops the squares using the joystick. And then the Neuralink chip is registering the signals being created to do this. It even streams to a smartphone. By the way, that metal tube in his mouth is a little reward mechanism that gives him some food every time he gets it right. But they eventually collect enough data that they can control the game with the implant. As you can see, the joystick is unplugged here, so he's moving that cursor with his mind. And then they showed him playing Pong, and there's no joystick at all now. This is
He's
totally
just kind
the
of
monkey
blowing that thing.
He's just there all day.
Working in a pig's brain to pick up signals.
Yeah, I think that's just loops, so that's done. Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
Wow, that they're able to do that in animals.
They're able to do so much, man. Clones, hybrids. Designer babies are coming up for super rich people.
What's the latest with clone technology?
It's illegal to do it on humans. That's
it's
the
illegal
latest.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been able to clone stuff since the 60s. Dolly the sheep was from the 70s. Yeah.
The clone stuff?
No, you can clone. It's just illegal. It's illegal to clone humans. Dolly's sheep. Oh, I guess it was in the 90s. Oh man, but
look that up. I haven't heard of this sheep cloning.
Yeah, dude.
This is where it started. This was the first clone?
I don't know. This is just one of the famous
What year was this?
Yeah, it was the first mammal. It was in 1996. So it says she was the first mammal that was cloned from an adult somatic cell. She was cloned by accessories of the Roslin Institute in Scotland using a process of nuclear transfer from a cell taken from a mammary gland.
Let's look if we have the technology to clone humans.
That was the first animal. Was 1996. I didn't know it was that old.
It's 30 years ago, right?
Wow, that's
damn
crazy.
Near. Two commonly discussed types of human cloning are therapeutic cloning and reproductive cloning. What? There's multiple kinds? Therapeutic cloning would involve cloning cells from a human for use in medicine and transplants. It is an active area of research, but is not in medical practice anywhere in the world. So I know what they're talking about. There's the cloning. They're talking about organ generation, basically growing your liver in a petri dish.
Right.
Or there's even instances this is the unethical version, is they can they can clone a downgraded version of your body, like a full person, but it would be a person. So and there might even be instances where rich people have done this, where they get their cells, they put growth hormones so they grow 2 times as fast, and they get their clone ordered, and then when it's time to have an organ replacement, they take it out of the clone and they ditch the clone.
Absolutely wild.
I mean,
what did it say on Google that
there's a whole movie about it?
Who's the first cloned human? What's that?
Who's the first
Who's the first cloned human there?
I can guarantee you that the governments have probably been doing it.
Oh, wow. Had a press... Huh.
Birth of the first human clone. Oh, wow. See, she don't look... Is she the clone?
She's the clone. That's Eve.
So this is kind of like the soft public releases of this scientific information. If they're telling us in public, if this woman is, what does she look, 30 or 40, and they've had this technology openly with the sheep since 30 years ago, you got to estimate an additional 30 or 40 years before that where it was secret. So they've probably been working on this stuff since
the last 50 years.
Yeah, or 60, 70, longer. Who knows, man? I would say fucking since the World War II. But I mean, think of it like there could be a bunch of clones walking around right now, and we wouldn't even know it.
I'm surprised I'm not hearing more about it, as of this year.
Yeah, man.
That more people aren't being cloned. You would imagine, right?
It's
By
extremely
2023,
unethical.
this would be happening all the time.
It's unethical, right? I mean, wouldn't it be?
I'm just curious, like, who was the last cloned person? You know what I mean?
They're probably government projects.
How often it's happening?
Dude, think of the Chinese super soldiers, bro. You take Chinese DNA and you clone them, but you design the DNA with CRISPR. CRISPR is the DNA protein gene sequencing they use. You make them taller and more muscular, more bone density.
That's what they're working on.
Without the E in the end, CRISPR. What's up?
Right, that's what they're actually doing though in China right now.
Wouldn't you if you were the CCP?
Right.
I would. I can't prove it, but I would bet money on it. Like, I mean, I can't prove that for any. And I have no evidence that the Chinese are cloning super soldiers, but given the technology,
I guarantee it.
Why wouldn't they? And the U.S. is probably doing it too. Why wouldn't they?
Smoke 'em if you got 'em, as the saying goes. Clone 'em if you got the tech, baby.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, man. But that's one of the things is like make a clone just so you can have organs for when you need replacements.
But I mean, at the start of the podcast, you were talking about, even Biden could be the double, right? Like, you wouldn't be
absolutely,
surprised,
absolutely. And using something like Neuralink, you could put him online and kind of. That's why it sounds like he babbles and switches all the time. To me, it looks like there's 2 or 3 dudes in the typing room, like typing out his dialogue and just changing it. Like, watch this.
That's what it
watch
is.
This.
It's just glitching.
Boys, I just wanted to jump in here since we're on the talk about like genome and thing like that. My nerdy investment ass is gonna jump in here and just show you guys a 5-year chart. This is Kathy Wood. If you guys are familiar, she is a hedge fund manager on Wall Street. She's known for calling Tesla, like back when Tesla was like maybe like $10-$20 a share. She predicted it would blow up, and she was right. So she's like a billionaire. Yeah. Anyway, so this is one of her funds where she basically has a basket, like an actively managed basket of genome-related stocks. So CRISPR, the thing we were just talking about earlier, this directly this is like value going up and down.
Okay, let's just pause right there though. I'm seeing something peculiar about those time frames. Look at the year frames of that huge hill. What are the year frames?
This is a 5-year stock chart.
Right. But look at the big
Why
uptick.
it jumped in 2021.
What happened in 2020 and what stopped around 2022? Is there a correlation between genetic research, genetic investments, and something else that was going on that they were giving everybody?
So this isn't investment advice. I'm not like a registered financial advisor, but what my personal opinion as a senior accountant who's been to business school and trades stocks for over a decade and trades options on the daily, my view on that, Tyler, is it over the last whole year. So at least 1 year, most assets have taken a shit. And it all has to do with interest rates. And, the reason that we had to start raising interest rates, or we meaning the Federal Reserve of America, the United States, the reason the Fed had to start raising rates is because inflation was too high. So to cool inflation, they said, okay, for a while they were cutting rates, and that's what caused the spike. So to answer your question, this run-up was because when money becomes free or cheap, essentially, then like these companies who do this risky investment, they can, take on a lot more projects, take a lot more risk on, and then they can make things happen, right? So the value of a lot of these companies, which were, could become profitable, but they weren't yet. And, a lot of these genome type of companies, like science companies, biotechs, they're not profitable, man. Like Pfizer is very profitable, right? Like they make a shitload of earnings per share every quarter, and they give dividends to their investors. This is more speculative. If I had a young person come to me and say, hey, I want to invest in like, genome type of things, like you were talking about CRISPR. And so I could give them, like, I could go and look up what stocks are in this fund and tell you the actual names of companies, but that's very risky. And so
that's why it fell back down, right?
Yeah. So yeah, see,
it's not because everyone got over the COVID virus.
No, yeah.
I don't know. I'm seeing a different correlation there.
If you look at any stock basket, it's going to have a pretty precipitous fall. It'll have a spike in like 2021 at some point, bro, and then they've all shit. Like, let me just show you Tesla's stock price.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to be there's in times of the economic turmoil, that's where you make your investments, right?
So this one's a lot more intense, but look, $20 a fucking share all the way to $420 a share when Elon called it 420. Sell a fucking Tesla, baby.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
Do you own stock, Justin? Do you have a portfolio of
I don't.
stuff like
Not
this?
in the stocks, man. Just trading cards still.
Oh, that's right. You do
Yeah.
but I mean, hey, that's
Trading
human
cards,
stuff,
it's
man.
Very similar.
In a sense that might even be more valuable
They're
because
like
all the
stocks,
computers
they-
get shut off. How do you
yeah.
access this shit?
Right.
You got cards still.
What are you into?
What am I into?
Yeah.
I don't have
investing
no
in
extra money to
stocks?
do
Any
any.
stocks? No.
I've tried stocks. I've tried a little bit of crypto. Yeah, I've done most of my investment in like buying plane tickets and traveling.
Mhm.
That's why I'm broke.
So you said you're investing in this company. Are you investing
Me?
in any others? No, you're.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, he's.
Control guy.
Oh, you're talking to Paul?
Yeah. So the biggest investment that I personally have,
which stock?
how much do I have in it?
Which stock
Oh,
are you most invested
So it's this one that I just pulled up right here called this is a leverage basket. So this is like, I'm a little bit of a crazy bastard here. So once again, this is not investment advice, but if you like to take risk, so yeah, in a 5-year chart, you see the spike again, Tyler?
Yeah, man.
And
I do.
then-
I see that. Yep.
So it's not just one. This industry that I'm showing you right here is semiconductors.
Oh, semiconductors.
So,
Yep.
Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, and these are all companies which I buy products from and I strongly believe in, and I don't think they're like monopolies, bro. To me, this is just like, look at the max chart. Look at the old time. If you had invested in this shit
No, my God. Yeah. Oh,
in
wow.
2010, brother, and guess what? See the spike right here? I'm not a future teller, but what I'm telling you is that shit's probably going to happen again. So that would be like 5 times, 6 times your money if it goes back to the high that it made in 2021. And so all my investment, all my 401k money, everything, I rolled it all into Soxel shares, baby. So I got like, I don't know, right now it's like probably 20 grand of the Soxel shares. I cashed out my crypto and threw it into here as well. So I'm risking it for the biscuit, and
Do
I
it,
think this
bro.
is a safe bet. People might think
we're gonna
this is
see
aggressive.
that. We're gonna see that spike come up at the end of May, and I'm sorry, at the end of June. I think I'm calling it June 30th. I think some banks are gonna shut down. I've been studying some gematria and numerology, and I came across some information on my own that seems like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think
What'd you find?
it's all right. So this is kind of hard to explain. Let's just go through this because they even deleted the phrase from the website. Go to gematrix.org, please, Paul. It's called GEM gematrix. No, with an X.
What?
No, not CS, but X. Gematrix, like Matrix. Gematrix.org. So gematria is basically, there are 3 languages that we know of that are magical, in a sense of numerological coherence. English, Hebrew, and Greek, I think. So English is a magic coded language. Basically, like if you were to say A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, you can put number of values on letters, and then you can start adding words, adding values of phrases, and you can get certain things. So let's type in "the queen is dead."
Okay.
The queen. Just type in "the queen is dead." Okay, calculate. So notice that in English gematria, they'll show you how the math works here too. It reduces to 822. Literally, when you add those letters in the value, and they're using like phonetic valuations based on also like Hebrew. This is a whole calculator website, right? So now go to a new tab, Paul, and type in what day did the queen die. Notice how it says 822. Numerology is like the real code of the matrix. So go back to the gematrix.org. When you take the phrase, the queen is dead, in English gematria, the total comes to 822.
No way.
And she died on 822. And so like you see a lot of this numerology stuff, like starting with like 9/11, like it was flight 11. The towers looked like an 11. New York City is 11 letters.
Whoa.
The
So
Pentagon
there's
is
a lot of
11.
examples of this.
Yeah, so I mean, like you could even go and type in 822 in the top, and we can find other valuations of phrases that add up to that. So this is Jewish gematria. Go down to the other chart. Let's go down. Yeah, this is English. So we can see.
This is interesting.
Yeah. So other phrases that add up to 822 is like in the beginning, mind control. Just those letters and those phrases add up. And like you can go crazy with computers. They can do all these calculations for you. This would take a regular human years to add up. And then those are all the different pages.
Jeez.
So type in banks close. These phrases were deleted because when I found them, I was like tripping on it. And then I went back to look and it was like 630 was the one I got.
606?
Not 606. So that might be one. Banks closed. So you might see it on June 6th. Might be another, like in the sense that the queen died. So, but the value I got was June 30th. I got 630.
When you typed in bank
It was like 630, but the number was correlating to things like banks closure, banks will close. There was like 3 or 4 different ones for 630. I was like,
really?
I feel like the banks might be shutting down. I don't know. I could be crazy, but there's June 6th right there. Banks shut down.
On the podcast right now.
I don't know. Maybe
we'll see.
It's not like, yeah. So you could make yourself nuts with this, man. I found some crazy, crazy stuff. So have fun, folks.
Give me one more.
Give you one more. Type in pentagram and see all the associative correlative numerological values. So notice English gematria 570. Now notice all the other words that point at 570. So we can think of five. Let's go down to the English chart because we're in the Jewish one. Yeah. So think of what pentagram means. All right. Look at all these other signs. Halloween. Sorry.
Everything to 570?
Yeah, 570.
Ooh, even the Kundalini.
Kundalini, keep scrolling down.
Huh.
And it's a lot of stuff like pentagram tool. Actually, go up to the Jewish one. The Hebrew one. There, that's maybe a little more accurate. Can't sleep.
Wild.
There we go. Can't sleep. Human DNA. Sonic boom. Actors. Castro. Fixed. There's all like negative things. Reptilian. Promise. The eagle has landed. So like these are all phrases that point to the number 570 or something like that.
When you start looking into this stuff?
I found this from a guy called Gary the Numbers Guy, GG33. some guy I found on the internet, man.
Wow.
But I don't know. Type in 666 because you know it's a suggestion, yeah. And you can see in Hebrew what else 666. Pfizer surprisingly adds up to 666.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, these are. It's just it blows my mind how these are so coincidental.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, man.
Hold on, go up.
Tupac, baby.
Barack Hussein Obama.
Adds up to 666.
Donald Trump,
maybe. Amnesty.
Why does Obama keep coming up as the satanic guy?
Well, I mean, again, it could be a number of reasons.
Obama was on that list like 4 times up there.
But let's do something good.
Andrew
So like,
Tate.
yeah, but you add up like A plus N
A
plus
COVID
D,
vaccine.
E, and then the capitals matter, the lowercase matter.
Satanic mark, a COVID vaccine.
Let's go to a good word. Go to like, what's a good word?
Love.
Yeah. Now look what the associative point cross references. So we've got 775, 324. 324 is a good one. I love to go to the English one because it's what we speak. So let's see what else love points to. Islam, Gabriel, Sun, Carmen. It makes sense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, search, play. But
So
it goes
your
deep
last-
because
your last entry was 666, and you
Right.
got all these characters, these current figures popping up,
go figure, man. You know,
all these leaders.
Haters gonna hate, players
Well,
gonna play.
What happens if you type in the opposite of 666? If you type in God,
well, yeah. Let's give it a shot. Well, lowercase and
I'm just
uppercase
curious
matters
what
too.
pops up
So I
with
mean,
God.
Does it? I don't think it
oh,
does.
maybe not in this. I mean, okay, maybe not.
156.
Yeah, let's see what it goes to. Was this Hebrew?
So English 156.
Because see the middle column, it lines all the 156. See how dog also adds up to it because it's an anagram. It's D plus O plus G is G plus O plus D. So dog and God come to the same value. That's a really good way to explain it because it's the same letters. They're going to come up to the same number value when they're added. That's why it's coincidental that this stuff
That's crazy.
gets crazy.
Fascinating.
Let's keep going down a little bit.
630. 630 is when the
Damn,
banks
baby.
close.
hide
I've totally forgotten
data.
about this stuff. Gematria.
Now, here's something crazy. So I've been thinking about philosophy for a long time, and one of my biggest questions I've ever had in life, and this is going to be a fucking bombshell for anyone who's watching this. No one really watches this podcast yet. So notice how these are like really low-grade ideas.
Mm-hmm.
The answer I came up to why was why not? Type it in. This is a very high-level thought. I thought years on what the answer to existence itself might be. Why not was one of my answers. Again, there's that 6:30 again. Was there a reference to love or something? Look at all these ideas. Yo, we'll go back up. They're not just low-level ideas. This is a library of concepts. Let's read them out. Dangerous women. The On created the heavens and the blood,
Crossing
sweat,
into Delaware.
tears, united we stand, pictures of Jesus, Yeshua, determination. These are all.
Jeez.
This is philosophically pointed through gematria, connecting numerology. This is like values of phonetic sounds that are existent in the universe. I mean, like, you can't get around that. It's math, and math is truth.
Wow.
Alex Jones, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. Blood moon, green light, 3 days, and then you can go type these in. There's like things like I'm back, bitches. Like, it's like stuff started talking to me. Fuck Joe Biden. It's funny, but look how many pages there are. And again, the computer generates whatever it can too.
And what if you put in your name?
Yeah, let's test it out.
What?
What do you want to do? Your name or my name?
Sure.
Your first name or your first and your
Yes,
last?
we'll do Justin.
Okay, because Jew might be something.
Okay, yeah. We'll add Jew. Justin Jew.
Okay. Justin Jew. So, yeah, we can just browse through it and see what we get.
Is not in the.
Here, can you make it a little bigger, Paul?
Volcano. Yeah. Lucifer wants your soul. Lucifer wants your soul.
Yellowstone volcano. Happy International Women's Day. I mean, it's a big number to add up to, I guess. I, Jesus Christ, am not Justin. My yellow jacket.
What about yours?
Super Bowl. Let's see. Yeah, these are the English ones. Do these mean anything to you?
The chosen one.
The chosen one. You literally, your number adds up to the chosen one. Like, and you could click the chosen one.
It's a good way to give nicknames to people.
Right. Prince Charles is also a value added to yours. So you could see what else the chosen one adds up to. So maybe you can try and see who does Justin Jew, when it's talking about the chosen one, what does that mean? So these might be, connected to you in some way you're not aware of. Pope Francis, Marcus, Monique. Who knows, man? This is a rabbit hole.
That's wild.
For the bravest of souls.
All day there.
It kept me up for about 2 days,
literally.
dude. I lost about 2 nights of sleep over this stuff, and I was like, I gotta slow the fuck down.
Is this something that you're doing weekly? Or?
No, man. I fucking no. I do this thing where I like binge stuff, and then I get over it real easy.
Man, I totally forgot about gematria. Thanks for pulling that up.
Oh, you knew it was a thing?
Yeah.
I never knew about it before this year.
So many years since I've heard about it.
What year were you born?
93.
So you're Year of the Rooster, just like me.
Yeah.
We're in our enemy year right now.
Too?
Yeah, I'm 93. This is why I tore my meniscus. I also broke one of my toes this year by stubbing it. I got pulled over by a cop, and I got a speeding ticket from that, when usually they let me go because I'm working.
You're saying this is the year?
This is the year of the cat. If you look at Vietnamese zodiac, we're in year of the cat. And the cat, it's the 6 years from your year, which our year is the year of the rooster.
Is the enemy.
Is because 12 years would be the full cycle around. So it's like the polar opposite is your enemy year. So
Really?
we are actually in our enemy year. What's up?
I didn't know that about that.
Yeah.
Enemy year.
Yeah. So for
It's a
example,
12-year.
well, that's 12 years, gets you all the way around the zodiac.
Huh.
Right?
You're right.
We can even see like Vietnamese zodiac and see what the animals are. But yeah, man, this
Or you're
is
saying this year is the year of the enemy.
no. This year is the year of the cat.
Right.
Cat
Which
and
is
rooster are enemy
enemies.
animal signs.
Right.
So, for example, Paul, he's doing fine this year. Next year, what, you're born 94, Paul?
95.
95. He's got 2 years before his enemy year. I keep forgetting, Paul. I ask him that every time.
I did not know about the enemy year. Never heard of that.
Low key, so like lay low this year. We're roosters. We kind of like to like if something bugs us, we let people know pretty much right away. We do it pretty bluntly, so to speak. You know, I would just lay low.
Interesting.
This year. This is also like, for example, if you take like 2023, that adds up to 7. So we're in a universal year 7 right now.
Universal year 7.
Like 2023.
Right.
2 plus 0 plus 2
Is this
plus
what you're
3.
looking for?
What does that mean, universal
Well, so
year?
those are all the years.
Universal year 7.
Here, watch.
What does that mean?
Let me draw it out. So basically,
What zodiac are you, Paul?
Bro, I don't even know about all this, man. I'm
You
not
don't know
really
your
spiritual.
Chinese zodiac?
well, you were
Oh,
born in 90.
he's-
He was born 95, so he's year the. I don't know what year that is. We could look it up.
What year?
But see how it's 2023 would be 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3, right?
Okay.
So you add 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3, and that equals 7. So the energy of this year falls under 7. So you would have to know like what 7 means as far as what
pig.
wood pig. Oh, you're the pig? Oh yeah, you're like my brother. You're the pig. Yep. Pigs are funny. Real fun to be around.
I'd sure hope so.
No, and that's no cap. Like they really
I
are.
have no idea about the enemy year.
Yeah, but I mean,
That's,
have you
very interesting.
felt anything this year? Has it felt almost like you're like swimming upstream, or there's been extra friction, just uncalled for, or is it still pretty much the same for you?
It's pretty much the same for me.
Yeah. You're base as fuck. Well, let's see, cause you can also do something that's called like a life path number. So like my birthday adds up to like, you probably don't want to put your birthday out in the public, do you?
Oh, it's fine.
No, you hear
10/20/93.
2093. So that would be like 1 plus 2 plus basically that, which would be 12. So you go 1 plus 2 plus 12, but you have to reduce that 12. And so 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2 is 3 plus 3, so you're a 6. I think you're a life path 6. Let's check my math, Paul. Because I'm trying to get good at this fast, because I want to be able to do readings
So
on people.
check your math with like a calculator?
Go to life path number calculator. And
I've
it's
never
one
heard
of
of
the
this stuff.
So I think it's one of the first. Yeah, that's fine. That's the one I use. So go to October 20th. We're really close in birthdays, man. Mine's
What's
the
you?
25th.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So Scorpio?
93?
Scorpio. Yep,
Yeah.
93. I didn't know we were so close in birthdays.
What year were you born?
93.
Oh, really?
Oh, you're
wow.
a 7. Okay, so 20. Wait. 10 plus 2, 1993.
Higher
Oh, right.
awareness.
I abbreviated
So
90.
the
I
life
abbreviated
path number
93.
corresponds with...
So 7. Okay, so you are 7 in a year 7. So 7. So here's where we can bring in gematria, right? What's the 7th letter of the alphabet?
A, B,
K.
C, D, E, F, G.
I think K. Oh, is it
No,
G?
A, B, C, D,
G.
E, F, G. Yeah, G.
H, I.
G?
We got to look it up.
Okay, oh, God bless, bro.
7th is G.
It's K. I know it's K. I'm pretty sure it's K.
No, it's G, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, I'm thinking 11. My
Man,
bad.
K was on the back of the
yeah, I
bus,
was like,
though.
K, dude.
That was
what?
like the 24th. That was like the 20s.
My
18th
bad,
seat.
guys. So, my bad, guys.
Dude, I was like, I know I smoked, but G.
I know. No, you're right. No, so G. Okay, fine. So we go with G. So you think of 7, G, genius, genuine, generation,
Gangster.
goods, any gains. So like you can think of words that, because again, English is a magic language. That's why it's one of the
Right.
world languages. So you can start to connect what a 7 might mean through
Wild.
gematria.
Wild.
Yeah, man. So
I had like a psychic reading done on me a couple weeks ago, like oracle cards.
Whoa.
I was
Oh, tarot?
photographing- yeah, tarot cards.
oh my God, man.
Yeah.
What did they say about you, man?
There were 52 cards, and she just said pick 5 randomly. And one of the cards got revealed out of the deck. I didn't even select it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a Jesus card. And she said, I've been
Whoa.
doing this for 10 years. I've never had somebody select a Jesus card.
And that's peculiar because I know you as a man of faith as well.
Mhm.
And the people who are going and getting tarot readings probably are not people of faith.
Right.
That is peculiar.
Yeah. The other card,
Wow.
too, was a fairy card,
She said
which was really crazy because that's kind of what I'm working on as a side business that has related with fairies, which I'm not going to talk about.
But you already talked about it.
Yeah. But I picked that card.
That's crazy, man.
And a couple others, which are some water cards. But have you ever had a tarot reading or an oracle
To
card?
be honest,
or
I have not had a
with the
tarot
psychic
reading.
or anything
No.
like that?
Growing up in a Christian home, I was always told that was demonic and satanic. But now that I'm
Yeah.
looking at it, I'm trying to think, why would that have been the idea instilled in the church? Back in the days of disciples and when Jesus was walking around, they studied astrology.
Mm-hmm.
That was like
Mhm.
something they did. They knew about these mystical studies, and so like there was a point in time where like the church stopped doing that. I think they're tools that probably we should know about. I think we maybe been lied. I could be wrong, but maybe we've been lied to about some of the stuff, like
Oh, absolutely.
numerology and astrology, and maybe like tarot or that other stuff. To like, it's a gun. If you use it wrong, you're gonna kill someone.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe if a Christian knows how to use that stuff, maybe the Satanists are fucked. You know?
Yeah.
Like what I'm saying, maybe there's a reason to tell the church that it's bad, don't touch it. When really it's just energy. It's just who's
What
using it.
Interesting conversation, man.
But so you
How
got
all
a
these
Jesus
numbers go
card
back.
and a fairy card, and that really stuck out to you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, more than anything.
But I want to know more of her reaction because she said she never pulled that card in 20 years, 15,
Yeah.
15
and
years.
so just the meaning was she just essentially just saved, like you're saved.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, wow, that's cool. Out of all the 52 cards, I got the Jesus card.
But that she had never pulled it out for anyone
Never
else.
pulled it. Yeah.
That's neat, dude.
So
And have you ever had any other?
I've never had any other readings before, but a lot of people get fixated on them.
Well, we're
You know
kind
what I
of doing
mean?
one now. Your Year of the Rooster. We're discovering your life path number 7.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What did they say about life path number 7?
Let's look it up.
It said on that
Check it out.
website,
Those are generic on this website, but I mean
awareness,
Yeah.
a wider point of view. Those with 7 are intellectuals and analytical thinkers. You likely have a great understanding of the spiritual self and are drawn to the mysteries of which is very true.
Yeah, it sounds.
Very existence of all that in the universe and everything with it. You are more independent, and lend to withdraw
tend to withdraw
into your own solitary. Yeah, that's something we were talking about today. And that's absolutely accurate. It's true.
Yeah, man.
What's yours?
I'm a life path 3.
What do they say is life path number 3?
So like we can take, for example, C is the third letter of the alphabet. It's a letter of communication, the letter of creativity, the letter of it's a childlike energy. Like this makes sense why I never will look like a big strong man. Right? You can one is masculine energy. It's the straight up.
Interesting.
2 is the feminine energy. It's kind of kneeling and submission. Again, you take the family unit. You go father, mother. 3 would be child, of course, right? The combination of 1 plus 2 equals 3. Mother plus father equals child. C is child, right? So this makes sense why podcasting. Look, see musicians, writers, actors, and I used to write poetry and write anytime we were in school. I mean, I did fine. GPA 3.5 in high school, 3.7 in college, but I was always writing things like songs and poetry, and I was never paying attention. So yes, the life
Again,
path
for the viewers,
yeah.
how do you find out your life path number again?
You go to
add up.
You add your month plus your date plus the year, but you have to do a special reduction method. I would
Okay,
I wouldn't
month
explain
plus
it.
date plus year, and that's your life path number. Adding those
just
up.
do this to make it simple.
Yeah.
Go to this.
Here's a good way to
That's
understand
cool, man.
numerology from a base is the only numbers in numerology are 1 through 9. 0 doesn't exist. 10 does not exist in numerology because 10 is a man-made number.
Wow.
It's a 1 plus a 0. 10 is 1. There are 3 master numbers, 11, 22, and 33. Those are 3 numbers that you don't reduce. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 22, and 33.
Wow.
Hey,
So-
I think this is right for me, bro.
We went over you the other day. We did your reading as a 1. You're very masculine. You're very, again, A is the first letter, ambitious, aggressive in a good way. What's the other A words? admirable. That you can think of all kinds of words that would go good or bad, and it's going to cross. Paul's a life path 1, yeah. But it really made sense too, because definitely, Paul, you're definitely a 1, man. That's for sure.
That 7 fit me to the T, the description.
Do you consider yourself unlucky?
I consider myself very lucky.
Very lucky.
Chinese, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, you consider yourself unlucky?
Me?
Yeah.
I think I'm a little unlucky, yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like I get into
We've been talking
it's
about
either
luck.
it's either clumsiness or unluckiness. Well, maybe I'm very lucky. Maybe my luck saves me from worse things when my clumsiness, man, because I'm still doing everything I'm able to do, you know. So yeah, I guess I'm pretty fucking lucky.
Luck is real. It plays a big factor in your life, man.
Well, can you
Luck.
increase it? Do you have like charms around the house, or how do you?
Crystals, rocks, gemstones,
Do you?
hard work.
We've got, what is this? Lapisali or something. Somebody, when I was delivering, somebody gave this to me. Again, I was talking to them about numerology. I was just handing them some Amazon bags, asking them about luck, and they were like, "Yeah." She's like, "I'm actually a fortune teller," or he's like, "My wife is," and she came out and she like explained it to me. I was like, "This is crazy that, you know, I'm just delivering this, listening to numerology, and you just happen." And she's like, "Let me get you something." She gave me this and said, "This is your stone," or something, based on like my birth date. I don't
It's your
really
life
know.
stone, huh?
It's crazy, you know, just random stranger delivering food for them, and they just struck up, "Hi, friendly, here's
Did
a
she tell
gift."
you what type of stone?
Lapisali,
Okay.
let's look it up. It's like lapis,
So everybody has their
I don't-
own life stone.
blue rock
what you're saying.
lapisali.
Everybody has their own life stone.
I don't know about that. I don't know the stone shit, but I don't really even remember what it's called. But it's it starts with an L. I remember that
It's
much.
like, why did she give you that one? You know, Lapilla stone.
No.
How did you find this how'd you find this
Lapalooz, like
connection?
Lapalooz or something. What do you mean?
How'd you find this connection? This lady?
I was delivering food. I was
Ah.
doing a job, and then like the guy answering the door to take his groceries, you know, the Whole Foods bag. I was just like, "Hey man, do you believe in luck?" I just
You
asked.
just asked him.
I talk to people, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Again, I'm a 3 at just C, communicating, and he's like, "Yeah, I believe in it a lot." And why do you ask? And I was like, "Oh man, I don't know. I'm feeling unlucky. I broke my toe. You just stubbed it." And he's like, "Let me get my wife. She's actually a
Huh.
fortune teller. She
Oh,
does
wow.
readings." And she came out. And she's like, "No man." She's like, "I think she told me to take salt baths, cleanse my
Really?
energy or some shit."
Huh. Came to the right house. Did you actually do it?
Yeah, dude, I took a
Did you get
bath right
cleansed?
there in their house.
After the delivery?
Yeah, man.
It's got a nice
Eating
little
the food in the
three-way.
tub.
I've actually delivered pizza to people, and they like
That's what
answer
he
in the
does.
robe and shit.
That's what you do, huh?
Yeah, you walk right in the bath, man.
Hey.
Fuck,
Bubble
man.
baths.
Do you take bubble baths?
I used to, dude. I
You-
don't now.
got
I mean,
too
I'll take
swole,
Epsom
bro.
salts. Epsom salts are great. Bubble baths.
Epsom salt is great for cleaning your paraphernalia. That's what I use that shit for. I'm gonna be real here.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, I want to know more about a 7. 7 is I don't know much about a 7, but you being a 7 in a 7 year, it's got to be maximized. Whatever it is, as far as I know, it's a learning, the number of like information, a yearning to learn. We'll probably see an influx of people around you this year who just want to learn extra stuff.
Wow.
This might be kind of a
Now I want to do this on everybody that I know, dude.
yeah,
That's
fucking-
crazy.
Yeah, who knows?
But it's so accurate, though. I mean,
Well, what else could we do about like Rooster? I mean, are you quick to argue with people if you disagree with them? Are you quick to like let them know your point of view, even though it might be a little blunt and rash?
it's kind of blunt and rash.
It's blunt and rash, isn't it?
It's pretty direct.
Yep. And you do like to peacock it a little bit in the way that like a rooster does its bravado. you need to be out and kind of like you need to be seen.
Yeah.
Flex on these hoes.
Exactly.
Baby.
You flex on these hoes. What did you say? You flex on those hoes? Yeah, you can see it all
Sounds
over
like
his
a
body
music video
language.
now.
You already know,
video.
man.
So
As
you
soon as
could-
I shook his hand, I knew this motherfucker gets it, boy.
Yeah, bro. We talked a little bit about that last episode. But what else about a rooster, man? You're always on time, bro. You don't need an alarm clock. You just fucking wake up when you need to wake up, and it's just been easy for you like that.
Let's look that up because you're year of the rooster.
I'm
too,
I'm
right?
pretty
Yeah.
good about that too. I mean, it was a little bit of a struggle, like integrating marijuana in high school, but I'm pretty punctual.
Are you an early bird?
I'm up most mornings around 5. If I
Really?
get work at 5, I'm out, but I'll sleep till 7 if my phone doesn't go off.
Huh.
Yeah, and I'll try and get the dogs out before it gets too hot. Yeah, well, let's see what else it says. You're gonna get a lot of genericism here from.
Of the personality.
What else about a rooster, man? Yeah, I don't know. I should dive into it more. That's real surface level stuff. I don't really know much beyond that. You're a Scorpio. You're a rooster.
What does it say
You're a
about
7.
the personality?
Let's see. Let me look it up.
Yeah, rooster's personality. Loyal, trust. Yeah. I would describe myself as such. Very accomplished and usually very well dressed. I've got a little bit to learn on those.
Huh.
Shrewd and daring, outspoken and even boastful by nature. Most annoyingly, roosters always think they're right. God damn it.
Everybody just wants to feel like they're right.
That's kind of
That's
the
all it
thing,
is.
isn't it? Yeah, man.
That's so cool how we're getting all this Chinese zodiac, the numerology.
You got to be careful though, because the Chinese lie,
we're
man.
really diving in.
They say it's the year of the rabbit right now. I don't listen to the Chinese.
It's the year of the rabbit.
No, that's what the Chinese zodiac
2023.
This is Vietnamese.
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 What's this
The
year
cat.
though? What's the zodiac? Oh,
For
cat?
Chinese,
Cats this year.
Vietnamese
2023?
this year, Vietnamese cat. This year, Chinese rabbit. Yeah. So who's right?
Interesting.
I don't know. Which country likes to misguide people more
China.
than so got to be a little careful with the information we get from them, because they're definitely using it. They're using it in their we're using it in our government. Numerologists and astrologers they don't tell people about it, but they're being used.
Wild.
You can do this stuff to calculate birth dates of sports athletes, and you can see who's in their enemy year and who's like. You can do calculations on like which team is going to do better based on numerology and astrology.
It's all connected.
And it's often more right. They're like, again, that guy, I'm going to give the credit where it is because he says he wants it. Gary, the numbers guy, GG33.
Wow.
Like, for example, 33, like you have 33 vertebrae in your spine. 33 is a number of influence. Again, it's the highest level, it's the highest master number, right? We said 11, 22, 33.
You said what about influence?
It's the number of influence. So it's
33 is the number of influence.
Yeah, 33 is a very powerful number. When you start talking about 33, people tune in. Like Jesus died at 33 years old.
Did
like
you say something about 11s, 22, and then 33?
Yeah, those are master numbers.
Master numbers.
Yeah.
What about 44,
I don't
55? No?
I don't know.
Just 11, 22, and 33?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Huh. I didn't even know about that.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're saying what about 33?
It's an important number. I don't know, man. Lot of things happen happen under the number 33.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's countless job L's.
Yeah, man.
We could dive into.
What time are we at, Paul?
2 hours and 1 minute.
Oh wow, we're on the dot there.
Dude, you can't get enough, huh?
I just needed to
I'm
clear.
not sure,
I needed
man.
to clear the air about
Shoot.
I feel like get a little hard
It's
into
like
the numerology,
bro,
man.
it's like pure gasoline going through your nostrils.
Oh, dude, it's gnarly, man.
That first whip, it's like gasoline.
Dude, I'm excited to work out with it, really. I'm not going to lie. Because apparently, fucking, hey, let's see.
It works.
With a wave of my finger and a flick of my dick, one zap from me will kill you quick.
What sound clip is that from?
I don't know, man. I pulled it off of the Instance website, I think. I got all kinds of bad stuff in here, man. I had one of my guests last year who was like, yeah, I think there was some inappropriate stuff. I'd prefer maybe we didn't have the episode. I was like, all right, man. I'm still not having you guys sign talent waivers yet.
No
I
worries.
should.
Model release forms.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
get
it's proper production practice.
Hey, you're just in your beginning stages, right?
Yeah.
So-
You're not going to sue me, are you, Justin?
That's what they all say.
Story of my life, man.
Technically, you're consenting because you know it's being live streamed.
You own it, dude.
Well, yes, I own the production, but like, let's say like you didn't know it was being live streamed or something, and something got out, and you're like defamed because of it. You could sue me.
Right.
Oh yeah, dude. People make a living off of that shit.
For
man.
sure. Oh, especially at our studio, because I'm always posting images.
No kidding.
Yeah, I
Are
was
you getting
using
sued a lot?
oh, no.
Oh.
But I had posted an image of a client I had photographed maybe 8 years ago, and I had gotten permission during the photo shoot. And I'm using the image in some ads, and she's like, I didn't say you could use my daughter in the ad. I'm like, yeah, you did. She's like, oh, yeah, I do remember me telling you that.
Yeah,
like,
it's
okay.
called likeness.
Yeah. But
They-
people will, man. Privacy.
I had to sign up for this new job. I was pretty cool with every single thing, and then like this job was like, you sign your you waive your right for us to use your likeness and whatever we want. And I was like, I don't really want to sign this, but I'm not gonna be a stick in the mud and be. It's a good job
Ruin
opportunity.
it. Yeah.
So it's like if, for example, there were cameras in training and then they wanted to put that in one of their flyers, that would be a right I signed away as I got hired.
Yeah, for some people, they hate it, you know.
Yeah, no, some people don't want to be seen. They don't
Not
want
at
to
all.
be filmed.
Yeah.
But public, no right to privacy. So any of those sticklers out there who think that you're filming me in public, get over it. Nothing you can
Get
do.
over it.
There's nothing you can do
Fucking
about
pussies.
it. Yeah. Well, what do you say? You want to wrap it up, or want to finish on some of those reaction videos, man? What are you thinking? So it's your
we
call.
can watch some of those videos, yeah, too.
Yeah,
so we're at
let's-
2 hours in right now.
Yeah, we can
All right.
wrap up on a kind of a.
This one was easy, bro.
Yeah, man. I hope it was fun. We're going to be brainstorming like things to do for as an experience with the guys. Oh yeah, what'd you get? What'd you draw? Let's show the camera.
What's that?
Yeah, what did you draw at the beginning of the episode? Remember?
Oh, I was trying to draw you.
Yeah, this is all it is, man. Let's see how close it is.
I've got the eyes
Paul, get the camera.
and the
on.
eyebrows.
Is it? How
More closer, more closer.
Let me finish it.
closer to the camera?
There you go. Even closer,
Let me
even
finish.
closer.
Is
There you
that
go.
close enough?
I can see the eyes. I don't see any face.
It's a modern
like,
art
circle.
masterpiece.
That's all it is the eye.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then we're solid. Then.
This is just
He
his
thought there was
dreamy-
more. This one
is
mine.
dreamy blue eyes.
This is the list of people that I don't like.
Wow. There you go. That
And
list is quite extensive, brother.
It's got some
is there a
numbers.
tree right there?
Well, yeah, I got
You
George.
got some nature.
Yeah, some trees, some nature, some numbers.
George.
Yeah, we got Biden. We got the old lady that touches the horse. We got Anthony Fauci. We got that dog that bit Justin. We got those jumping jacks, and then that I don't know. I just wrote Kathy. I don't really remember Kathy, but
Wow.
there was a Kathy.
The time just flew, dude.
It did.
It
Yeah.
goes by when you're having fun.
That's good, man. I'm gonna bust out
Feels
these
like
smelling
I've been
salts
here for
more.
half an hour. Already 2 hours. It's crazy.
Let's see. Let's check about this. Oh, we're way down on that. We ain't gonna get those.
Who was your last guest?
We brought in Jay Choi last time.
Oh, the golfer.
The who?
Is he golfing?
No, man. He's kind of low key doing that in Japan, but him and my brother are launching like a big ass fucking company, like a big company, like with apps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're about to be making some bank. It's
Yeah.
like I don't want to disclose anything.
Jay Choi.
I mean, I didn't sign any NDAs, but
Mm.
you could even let's see. Well, let's bring him up. I'll just-
Chinese?
Korean.
Huh.
Can you my keyboard's off. Can you type in Riches and Rags Jay Choi? Yeah, and then we'll see if that. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. But you're right, the golfer.
And so
And then we could play that. I'm not gonna
very
copyright myself.
Dow.
what's
very Dow
007?
Oh, that's the episode number.
Uh,
So this one is gonna
this
be
is 8.
25. Year 25. Because he did episode 7. We had a bunch of guests, and then the last one he did was 24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
you're
you've
gonna-
had
you're-
him on twice.
Yeah, this is the old one. I haven't released that new one yet.
Nice.
I have got to edit it still. What's up?
I was seeing if you still had the guitar up.
Oh yeah, it's right
That's
behind you.
that's
my
the intro piece.
my grandfather's old guitar.
Did you ever play it?
The guitar?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I can play.
Nice.
Tyler's like a fucking master, bro. Are
get
you
down
shitting
on
me
it,
right now?
What
I
year did
can
you
hold
play?
it.
What year did you start?
When I was 13, so I've been playing about 17 years now.
You
almost.
haven't left it. It hasn't left your
no.
hands.
No.
How often do you practice?
I don't practice very often. I will really just rehearse before we have rehearsals as a group and before shows. I'm
that's
mostly
right.
a
You're in that
keyboardist.
band.
Yeah, I've got another group that wants me to play with them a little more. I've already done a show with them. It was back last October, but they want me to do it again and some more. So I'm going to be doing keys for this one group I'm already doing, and I do a little guitar with them, and I'm going to be doing keys for this other group. And then my personal duo is like me and a saxophone player, and it's just hard for me to get that up and going because it's like an EDM loop style electronic band. It's
Just
not
the
an
two of you
analog
guys?
band. It's just me and one other guy.
Huh.
And so it's like a lot that we're doing, and so it's like we did one performance in January, and it was just a little bit difficult because we just weren't ready. That's all. But yeah,
It's the creator.
yeah, I love guitar,
the
man.
creator. Yeah. The music.
Love it, man.
Who's
But
your
I
favorite guitarist? I've got
My
a Slash, signed guitar of Slash, Guns N' Roses, down my living room hall.
My favorite guitarist was my teacher. I was really never into listening, but like, because I knew him as a person. His name was Bob Brown. Some 60, 70-year-old dude. He had like a glass eye because he was 4. He tripped and stabbed it out with a fork. So he was a really cool old white guy with a mustache. And he was
Eye
cool.
patch?
No, just a glass eye.
Glass eye.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And
Could have been you, man.
could have been me, man. But he was so cool, man. He was old guy. He could shred. He could shred, man.
Favorite teacher ever?
He was my favorite guitarist.
Of
But
all
yeah,
time.
teacher. He was a good teacher. Yeah, he had a
My
nonchalance.
dad was asking me this last week. He said, what class did you took or what lecture that really changed your life?
Oh, you're asking me?
Mhm.
You're not going to tell me what your answer to your dad was?
Oh, no, I'm asking. Yeah.
Oh. A lecture that changed my life. I had a
Greatest class you ever took.
The
that
greatest.
had the greatest impact on your
God damn.
life.
These are loaded questions, man.
Or
the
course.
the host gets interviewed. Shit.
He asked me this question the other day. I was like, that's a good question.
The greatest class. Well, there's definitely one thing I think about a lot, and it was an exercise a chemistry teacher did where he put like something to see on a table, and then there was a bunch of mirrors and blockades, and he set all the students around the room, and he had them draw what they saw with write word notes what they saw, and then they would rotate to a different spot, and then it would change, and they would write what they saw. And the exercise was, this is your life. You only get one perspective. You don't see the whole picture. You might think you do, but every time you get that new perspective, you're just rotating. You will
Right.
not see the full picture. So these people who are out here who are like, oh, this is like that. The science is like this. I know this. The phrase I think in my head is like, man, you got it all figured out.
Right.
You know it all. You got it
don't
all
see the
figured
full
out, man.
Picture. Yeah.
I don't know shit, man.
What age were you?
It was sophomore year of high school.
High school. Huh.
It was just an exercise
Never heard of
from a
that.
teacher.
Exercise.
Another one was the astronomy teacher in high school. He busted out a program that was calculating your zodiac. You typed in the birth date and the location on the planet you were born, and it would spit out a computer-generated sky map, and it would show you your actual like astrological sky map. I remember that.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's unforgettable. I
It's
seen
like-
that.
You went to La Cueva, right?
Manzano.
Oh, you went to Monzano.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck were they doing over there, man?
just kicking rocks, bro.
Just kicking rocks.
Kicking rocks,
Dude,
getting high.
kicking rocks. I got kicked out of class so many fucking times, dude.
You're a mischief maker.
I rooster, bro. I didn't take shit, man. I had a teacher stop her class and ask me why. She was like, what was that?
That was me.
Oh, good. It's okay. She was like, why are you interrupting my lesson? I was like, what? I was like, what? She's like, you're chewing gum. And I was like, oh. I was like, no. I was listening. It's like I told her right to her face in front of the rest of the class. I was like, you just interrupted your own lesson. She's like, oh, the class goes, ooh, and she's like, go spit it out, or you're gonna go to the office. I'm like, if I get up, I'm leaving. I'm not going to the office. No, the hell you're not. And I was like, the hell I am. And I got my book bag and I got up out of the desk, and everyone's looking at me like, the fuck? And I just walked up and left.
Savage.
I left campus. I drove home, and then my mom made me write an apology letter. Yeah, man.
I remember when I was in elementary school, I was playing kickball on the basketball court. And we had the teacher out on duty. And fucking hit a line drive, dude, straight to the duty. She had glasses on, broke her fucking glasses.
On accident, right?
Back then they had the yellow cards, the red cards. You know? Got a red
like
card.
a referee.
Got a red card, never showed it to my mom.
What?
But yeah, that was probably the worst trouble I got in, dude.
Well, that was an accident, right?
Smashing the duties.
Did you? You're
Glasses.
voting it. You're voting. You did it on purpose. You did it on purpose.
I was on the basketball court, dude. Should have been on the field, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Fucking A. I'm gonna dive into one of these. Home Depot WWE. Oh, as far as throwing stuff at people's faces. Yeah, man.
Let me go here.
Yeah, so basically, have you seen this?
I saw this one the other day.
Yeah, this lady kept bumping a man with her cart. So the man walks over to an empty cart.
The whole entire cart.
And he picks it up like a fucking wrestler.
Crazy, bro.
Throws it on top of her.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, man.
Dude, that is no joke.
That's no joke, man.
What do those things weigh?
I saw another one.
Probably like 80 pounds.
Yeah, bro. Cart. I don't really know, man. I don't lift stuff
at least
that
50.
much.
Yeah, I would think at least 50, bro. I think you're right. 50
It knocked
Thing
the
will
lady
knock you
over.
out.
Oh, it knocked her ass
Yeah.
out. We
I've
reached
never
out.
seen that.
We
in
reached
my
out to
life.
her.
Have you?
No.
I've never seen somebody doing that.
We reached out to her. She's okay.
She's all right.
Yeah. There's another one I saw where this dude Sparta kicked some chick off the train. She was late for the subway, and she was trying to pry it open, and she was keeping everybody from leaving. And she got it open, and a dude Sparta kicked her out back into the metro subway, back where people stand, and then the train took off. Mine's fake, mine's real. Oh, yep, not taking no shit from nobody.
I saw this one too.
Oh, you saw this one too? Some guys.
I probably
Where's our volume?
watched it 24 times.
That's a good question.
I kept watching this video over and over and over again.
It was funny, wasn't it?
Well, I just like how that dude comes in, cocks that.
He just shot like no hesitation.
No problem.
Yeah, I don't know why Instagram is all quiet. But he basically shoots
It's amazing.
the robbers.
Right after he hops over the counter,
Boom.
he's in.
Yeah, man.
Dude, bro, he was waiting for that moment.
Oh, yeah. The guys are like, it's fake. My gun's fake. And the security guard's like, oh, well, mine's real.
Dude, he's looking for that action. You know he hasn't had any in a long time.
He's pissed, bro. You don't want to piss off someone that's on the edge. You know what that man
and
did,
they brought
though?
a fake pistol.
The security
Little
guard
BB
did what a
gun.
man is supposed to do. He took all that negative energy and he said, I'm going to go protect people. I'm going to go be a security guard. I'm not going to go kill random people. I'm going to wait for those motherfucking cocksuckers.
The guy's like, am I shot? He's like, fuck
God.
yeah.
I wish I had sound. Oh, you know why?
Ooh.
Unmute. That might be loud.
Unmute site.
Try it.
Yep.
Bro, that close range.
You would go to OBS
Straight
and turn
to
down
his
the
ass.
desktop volume.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Yeah,
Call 911.
I'm over it. Oh, was I stealing your mouse, Paul?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, what? Put your hands behind your back. I don't give a fuck.
Let me get out of that. Verify? No, that's probably something else. She records.
Bro handled that, man.
Nah, this one's fucking funny, dude. This we'll skip till maybe like a third of the way because they took it down.
I'm
sure you can find it.
All
is it?
these I gotta record these before they get taken down, man. Yeah, basically this lady goes in for an HR talk where she's getting fired, and it's like she's like, I know this is gonna be bullshit, and
she's getting fired by an HR person?
No. She's going in for an appointment, and she's getting fired, and it's an HR thing later. But basically, he's firing her. It's the manager, and he's like, you haven't been clocking in. It's been a time thing. She's like, I know you're pulling shit out of your ass. He's like, well, there's no need for profanity.
It's a real video?
It's a real video, and the phone's kind of like hidden down under the table, right? And then I think it was real. It's probably why it was taken down, because it was used for an HR claim. She goes, basically, like, I know it's not that. Let's just cut to the chase. He's like, all right, you want to cut to it? Let's cut to it. And she's like, you mad because I ain't sucking your dick and I ain't fucking you anymore. He's like, well, no. She's like, it's because I got a new man, huh? She's saying, well, he's like, well, I'm married. It's not a problem. I'm fine married. She's like, that's because you a motherfucking cheater. Anyways, it's like a minute long of this dumbass just being like, trying to fire her and telling her to suck his dick, basically. And then she gets what she wants and she's like, well, you know what? I'm going to take this to HR. I'm showing this to everyone. And she gets up and walks up. He's like, oh, wait, hold the fuck up. Hold up. It was so fucking funny, dude.
Got flipped.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
That's big trouble.
I mean, got to climb up the corporate ladder somehow,
Dude,
man.
If you're in business, man, you can't play that game.
I've definitely heard of that going on in the corporate world.
Sure. You've heard about it, Paul. Sure.
Takes learn to know, bitch.
Yeah, I've seen that you've gotten some promotions in the last few months.
Let's not talk about it on here.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go to another reaction video. Let's see, and we'll wrap it up pretty soon. Okay. Look at that, 9/11. Gentlemen, no, that was a different
I
one.
love all the Chinese, stuff that you bring in here. The zodiacs, the gongs, the fortune cookies.
I mean,
bro, it's tailored just for my people.
It's really, it's not a racist thing for you.
Oh, I love it.
But hey, man, I do.
Where
too.
did that come from? Where does this Asian influence come from?
I studied Chinese like for 5 years, and I went and studied in China, and I taught English over there, man. I speak it like a 4-year-old.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You taught in China?
I taught English.
Holy shit.
For a very short time.
What city or?
I studied in Sichuan. I studied in Chengdu, and then when I went back to teach, I went to Fuzhou.
No way.
Changla.
You were in Chengdu?
Yeah, man. Have you been to China?
Bro, my distant relatives are out there, man.
Yeah. You've been to China, right?
I have not. My dad was in Shanghai and Beijing.
You gotta go, bro. You'd love it, man.
When did you go?
In college, 5 years ago and 3 years ago.
Well, what was your experience?
Good.
It was good.
Very positive.
Yeah.
Everything that you want to do here, you can do over there. They know how to club. They know how to drink. The Chinese people are hospitable. The air pollution gets bad sometimes. It's like on a weather app. So sometimes the meter goes up into the red, and then you put on your masks, and the tough guys will smoke. Yeah, you can see it. You cough up and see a little bit of black or whatever.
It's crazy.
Yeah, man. But there was a weed bar. There was a weed bar there. It's called Hakka. And it was at the top of a Super 8 motel at the roof, kind of a balcony. You walk all the way to the end, and there was a bar. And it was it was a small bar on the top of the roof at the corner where the foreigners would hang out, and they would sell nitrous oxide balloons, and you could buy marijuana, good marijuana.
That's interesting.
Get acid there, man.
I never think of
China,
Chinese with
weed. You wouldn't, dude.
You know what I mean?
Do everything.
Never think about that.
You can do anything you want to do there. There's too many fucking people for them to control it. And the Westerners get away with foreigners get away with a little impunity because they're still not at a politically powerful position enough to start shit by kicking foreigners out. They're maybe about there in 5, 10, 15 years, but
yeah,
it gets wild out there, man.
Wow.
Good stuff.
What made you decide to do that?
I thought what was going to be a good career. Before I knew I was a 3, I knew I liked languages and to communicate and to teach. I would teach guitar. I would get a job bussing, and I ended up having more fun speaking Spanish with the cooks in the kitchen.
Huh.
There'd be like a busser lady at a different restaurant, and I'd end up, hey, let's meet up and like teach
Just
each
love
other
language.
So I like came to a conclusion like I should probably teach if this is what I'm just doing. If I'm like going to wash dishes and I'm wanting to go teach, and so I tried it.
Huh.
Came to the realization it wasn't enough money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll probably make an online course, like Tessel course, probably a guitar one as well. Build it on YouTube over the years, and that'll become a passive source of income. But too much on the plate for that right now.
Wow. Now I
Yeah, man.
understand.
It's
the Chinese
yeah,
stuff
and I
is-
recommend to anyone out there who's has like
Can't believe
no
you actually
idea.
lived out there.
Yeah, man,
Shoot.
you gotta go.
That's an experience.
You look a little tired, man. I think we ought to wrap it up. Nope.
Sounds
Oh, let's check your shirt too. Last time you had a shirt I didn't acknowledge. No free dopamine.
No free dopamine.
Are you sure? You're right. This did cost. This wasn't free. I had to pay for it.
Nothing in life is free, brother.
Actually, these are free for you. You
Thank
get both
you,
of
man.
those. You want one or two?
Was not expecting these gifts. I'll take them both.
Take them
Oh,
both,
you-
bro. Let me know how
They're,
it goes.
what's the shelf life on them? You said a couple
He
months.
said a couple
huh?
months, like a
Yeah.
month or two. I mean, it might
Be good for half a year.
maybe, bro. I imagine when
That
the
was a
smell
wild
stops working.
experience. I did not know I'd be coming onto the show to be
You ever
doing
get
that today.
a chick that won't wake up? And you know. Oh man,
Thanks for having
crazy
me on.
shit, man. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Great conversation.
Yeah, it was fun. We'll have
I
you
know
on
where'd
again
you
too,
lead
man.
into Gematria, the zodiacs, the business, a little bit of business.
Do you feel it's legit? If you look at the gematria
completely.
and the numerology, or do you feel
Oh,
it's
from
a
what
little
you showed
wackadoo?
me? Oh, 100%.
It's it kind of adds
Dude,
up. a
it
little
dates
weird, doesn't
way
it?
back. I mean, right? To the dawn of time.
What? The
This
numbers?
Gematria stuff. Yeah, that you talk about.
Yeah, Hebrew, Greek,
Hebrew,
and
Greek.
English.
Yeah. Since the dawn of time. Right?
I guess, yeah, man. Cool. All right, well, let's wrap it up, man. Paul, thanks for handling the fort down there, and everybody, we'll see you later. Give a like and subscribe.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Justin. I had a great time. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Justin. Great conversations. Let's keep it going.
Woo.
Till next time.
Thank you, brother. Easy. Man, it was fascinating, bro. That was fun. It's so interesting.
Yeah, just leave it for a minute or two, and then we can. Actually, there's a credit screen you want to bring it to as well. So go scroll down. Credits roll.